Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To base a crew in the building, who the f with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on the swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. To base a crew in the building, who the f with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze.
Yeah, we alive. Raze, back in the Matrix, aka US Survey. How in the world are you guys doing tonight on this Monday night extravaganza live stream, guys? And first, I must take a sip. To being back on live with you guys. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It feels so good to be back on live, but man, I got Medellin on my mind, guys. Yes, our favorite place on the planet. Medellin strikes again, and we have a story of survival tonight, guys. Yes. We have a special guest that will come on and tell us how he survived an attempted kidnapping out there inside Medellin. And he will tell us, is Medellin safe for you to travel out there too? Because like I said, guys, he went mini viral. His name is Hanif Sadiq, and he went mini viral, and he will be here to tell his story of how he escaped the criminals on that mountain with a broken leg. It is a story that I believe it might be inspirational to a lot of you guys. And you know, after hearing the story, I was like, this is interesting. And so many others heard the story and were like, this is highly interesting. And this is just a story of guts, determination to survive out there inside Medellin. Because as I said, over the past year and a half, Medellin is hot. The block is hot out there inside Medellin. I've been up here telling you guys about the criminals. Beware of the damn motos out there. Beware of that scopolamine out there. And this guy, Hanif Sadiq, will come up here and tell you how in the hell he survived that attempted kidnapping out there. And we all hear the name, Andres. Yes, Andres. We will find out more about Andres from the man himself tonight, and hopefully all you guys are doing well. I'm having a pretty good day, just preparing for this live stream. And like I said, we have the guests in the back right now. So let me get to some of y'all chats early, guys, before I bring up the guests, because I got some questions to ask the guests. Hanif Sadiq, And please make your way over to his channel and subscribe to his channel. It is in the chat right now. Also, I'm going to answer some questions. Well, I'm going to ask Hanif some questions for my members only. You know, my members only. They sent Raze some questions to ask Mr. Hanif Sadiq. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And salute to all 150 people already in the building watching Raze live. Yes, sir. Some people say a bandana travel says the Black Bruce Willis. Y'all starting early, guys. Y'all starting early. You know, we're gonna see his story. Also, we have receipts. People just wanna. People like, what the hell? How the hell he survived? We have receipts, guys. We have receipts of this story. So we're gonna see what's going on out here, and hopefully, guys, there is some people that is planning on traveling out to Medellin, Colombia. Maybe this story could be an inspiration to you, right? Just in case you find yourself in a situation with one of those snow bunnies trying to set you up with that scopolamine out there. Maybe take you on a express kidnapping out there. Maybe Hanif Sadiq, this story tonight will give you the courage to break free of your kidnappers out there inside of Medellin. Woo, man, I love these nights. I feel good. I feel like it's going to be a good night, a hot night, a fire night. Woo, man, oh, man, oh, man. I am going to have a couple of guests that want to come on, that wants to ask Hanif Sadiq a couple of questions also, but I will read off my my members only questions. But I'm going to bring him up here so you can tell what happened. What the hell is going on out there inside Medellin? And let me get to some of these chats, guys. Let me see. So many people. I see my guy Brock Lesnar's in the building. And here's his channel right here, Hanif, right there. Like I said, we got receipts tonight, guys. We got receipts. Passport Bros have ruined the clock tower, Cartagena. Rest in peace, Space Club. Yes, though. And like I said, we might touch on Cartagena. I don't know if Hanif Sadiq has been to Cartagena. After what happened to him in the mountains of Medellin, he might be like, oh, hell no. I would never go to no goddamn Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he feels about Colombia right now. I don't know if he would ever return to Colombia at all. I don't think he want to hear about a Santa Marta. I don't think he want to hear about a Barranquilla and no goddamn Cartagena, right? Especially with the clock tower in the state of with the clubs shut down right now. We got Dos Vita shut down. We got Delirium. That's the big one. Delirium is shut down. Man, Space, Dos Vita. What's the other one? Let me put my glasses on. What's the other one? Space, Dos Vita, Delirium. Yeah. So those clubs, and I think Imperial was shut down too, guys. Man, the Gangsta Lifestyle was in the building. Salute to you, Gangsta Lifestyle. And we have Extreme Traveler was in the building earlier, and also TJ Noor. Thank you for becoming a Cerveza Crew members only member. Only $2 a month, guys. $2 a month. And you guys can, join up. Hit that join button and join up. Hit the like button, guys, because we's about to get lit. GC Judah, Raze, I'm making you a new banner, bro, for the channel. It's overdue, LOL. Can't wait for the episode. We pulling up deep tonight. Oh, yes. We already got 190 people in the building watching the Razor Rage. We just warming up. We are just warming up. I'm sipping. I'm drinking. Yes, sir. Pax, my guy. Salute to you, Pax. Salute to you. Post up, East Coast on deck. Salute, Street Smarts. Just running through some of your chat. Pax, blessing to you, Raze. Time for Monday Night Raw. Street Smarts in the building. Pax still here. Brock Lesnar's in the building. My guy, Brock Lesnar. Shout out to you in Costa Rica, Brock Lesnar. We here, son. Chinese in the building. Salute. Glutus Maximus is here. Saying I'm late. No, I'm late, but better late than never. We was Wolves is in the building. Salute to you. We was Wolves. Dale Vlogs is in the building. I believe from it. Honestly, I don't see what reason he would have to lie, but I see many don't believe this story. No, we're going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Hanif, straight from the horse's mouth tonight. You know what I'm saying? Del vlogs. Raze waiting phone to warm up. All right, just running through your chat, some of your chats. I'm not gonna get to all your chats, of course. Send a super chat if you want to ask a question. Send a super chat, and I will ask Hanif a question. And like I said, I got some questions for my members only members also. But I gotta let him explain what the hell happened on that mountain out there inside Medellin, guys. J Rello, you have no integrity. Oh God, yeah, y'all messing with J Rello. He's about to be out there in Cartagena. He's about to be out there in Cartagena. Jamal Waters is in the building. Eric, Easy E, Garden Scientist, my moderator. Salute to you, Garden Scientist. How you doing? Dan the Man. The Flyboy Way is in the building. The Flyboy Way. I seen your post on Instagram. I just seen your post on Instagram. Yes. Salute to you, and salute to all 195 people in the building watching the Raze live. I'm about to bring up Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over to his channel and subscribe to his channel. And he's here. He is here. He's been going mini viral. Everybody's been a talk of the town on YouTube. All over the YouTube space in our sector. Man, oh man. People are wondering what the hell happened. I think he was actually featured on O'Shea Duke Jackson's also channel. Brooklyn GQ was in the building. Salute to you, Brooklyn GQ. Street Smarts is in the building. All right. Coach Lamont is in the building. Man, all right. So I'm going to run down some of your. Okay. Boom. Ash L is in the building. Brandon Travel. Salute. TF. Mike B is in the building. Snowman. All right. I'm not going to get to everybody chat. I'm about to bring him up. Yeah, guys. Let me see. Sin City is in the building. Salute to Sin City. Sin City, how are you? All right. Yeah, guys. So some of you guys heard the story. Earlier, like on other live streams and other people's live streams. I did a video on it. O'Shea Jackson did a video on it. So for the people that have actually heard the story, put a one in the chat. You know what? I'm not going to do that yet. I want to hear the story from himself first. That's what I want to do. And we have no other than Hanif Sadiq live with Raze and all 205 people watching. Salute to you, Hanif Sadiq, and thank you for pulling up.
Salam alaikum. You can hear me, brother?
Oh, yes, I hear you great. And salute to you for pulling up. We have a new member also. Man, I know this has been a crazy time for you, Hanif. Many people have been wondering, how did you get yourself in that situation out there inside Colombia, man? And I was wondering the same thing. We know about Andres. We know about Andres. Can you tell us, Hanif? Well, tell us about yourself and about your channel.
Okay, my name is Hanif Sadiq, and I'm from Oakland, California. I got a barbershop out here. Also got a clothing line. Also do a lot of environment work, like with my city, and just be giving game. But I have been working real hard, and I wanted to take a vacation, and I've been going on Instagram, TikTok, hearing about Colombia. And then when I got looking at the currency, you go a COP to USD, you getting for $1, you getting almost 4,000 pesos, so $350, $1 million. So I'm like, look, things out here is affordable. I could probably have a good time. So I book an Airbnb. It looked cool. I talked to the host. Everything was smooth. I get there. Andres picked me up from the airport. He is an Airbnb host. That's how I met this man. I met this man through Airbnb. I didn't meet him on the street. I didn't meet him walking to no club or nothing. This is an Airbnb host. You get me?
Yes, I feel you. I hear you. So the Airbnb host, guys. Airbnb host, Andres. All right, so continue.
So I'm there. I'm enjoying myself for at least about like 2 weeks now. I didn't rode my motorcycle to Bogota. I mean, not but to Bogota. I went to Guadalupe. Rio Negro, Bayo. 2 weeks I'm out there chilling. The first day I get pickpocketed, but after that, it was all good. And Andres is the person who taking me to all these different places. And like I said before, he took me to his mom nail shop. Everything seemed cool, and he just turned out to seem like he was a cool person. So one night he asked me, "Hey, you want to go see some fireworks in the mountains?" And I'm out there vlogging. I'm about to do a story on what I feel like Colombia is. I still got footage and everything, and I still plan to put that out because I feel like it is a beautiful place to see. But being the fact that I went through what I went through, I would tell people to maybe think twice because now I'm hearing all other type of stories of similar situations. But to get back to that night, I get on my motorcycle and we ride up to the mountains. It's a lot of people. This is a big festival. It's a firework festival, and everybody watching fireworks on the mountain. And I got my A73. I'm not dressing flashy. I don't have a chain on like everybody. Like I wasn't flashy or nothing. I'm blending in. The only thing that I got on me that could be like a value is my camera. So I'm up there shooting videos. It seemed cool. Now this is where it get tricky because when we went up there, it was me, Andres' little brother, and his little brother girl.
Right, right.
The festival is over. So we waiting for Andres' little brother and his girl because they got lost in the crowd. So we let pretty much the whole party like kind of like exit, and now it's only a couple people up here, and we find them. When we find them, all of a sudden a group of guys come, and these is Andres' friends. So they got to stop talking, chopping it up, and then they start offering me drugs and stuff, asking me, do I want cocaine? Do I want to do this or that? And you know,
Tootsie, that pink stuff, Tootsie.
yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't do drugs. I told them, yo amo mi cuerpo, yo
Right.
respect mi alma. That means, I love my body, I respect my soul, por favor. No quiero, I don't want it. So they got to looking at me greasy. Like, I was too good to party with them or whatever. So I'm like, and then they get to talking greasy. They speak in Spanish. And one of the dudes told me, estás conmigo ahora, like you with me now. And I'm like, I never even seen these guys before. So I'm looking at Andres, and I'm just trying to peep him out, and he kind of looking weird. He dip off to the side, say something to his little brother, and his little brother and his little girl start walking off. And I said, hey, ¿dónde estás, hermanito? Like, where your little brother going? He said, we're gonna catch up to the Morita later. And I'm like, hey, estoy listo ahora. I'm ready right now. And he kept on telling me to wait. But the only reason we only stopped was to go get them. So in my head, I'm like, man, something ain't right. And he acting weird. So I get to walking. And when I get to walking towards his little brother and his girl, I look back. Andres is walking the opposite direction. His friends is following me. So I slowed down a little bit and trying to see if he gonna like turn around, and he didn't. His friends that caught up to me. So then they formed like a formation, two in the front, two in the back. So I stopped and I just dart off and start running. And when I started running, they started trotting behind me, whistling and shit. And I'm like, damn, why is they whistling? I get to the opening, like, I'm getting closer down to my motorcycle, and it's some more dudes waiting on me. So they kind of forming a line, and then this dude's behind me. I stop in the middle and I turn around to the first group of dudes who initially I seen with Andres, which was I feel like was Andres' friends. And he told me the same thing. Estás conmigo. Like you with me now. Estás conmigo ahora. He kept on saying that to me. And I'm like, man, why the fuck he keep on? I turn around before I know it, somebody tried to grab me. And then that's why I can't even reveal damn near what happened after that like that, because it's just like, it'll be putting myself in jeopardy. But that's why I'm like, man, I broke first bread down. He kind of backed up and somebody tried to charge me. When he charged me, I had to get on him, in a vicious type of way. And then
Okay, you know what? You know what? Before you get to that part, when you escaping the people in the mountain, so you trusted Andres. You trusted Andres,
I
right?
had been with him for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And was this your first time in Colombia? Was this your first time in
First
Colombia?
time. This was my first time in Colombia.
First time in Colombia, guys. First time in Colombia. Uh, and so you knew Andres for 2 weeks. Was there any female involved in this, like as far
Nah,
as relationship that knew
nah,
Andres? Anything? No.
nah, hell nah. I had went up there to go take
Mm-hmm.
photography videos. I'm a videographer.
Okay.
When I come back home, I show people in my barbershop the places that I go to, the people I meet, the places I eat. You know, it's like a community thing. And I got a barbershop, so a lot of kids come through, and I'm just giving them motivation just to kind of like see the
Got you.
world, see different things, and you know, that's what I just do with my
Got
life.
you. So you wasn't out there for the beauties, for the woman. You was up there.
Nah,
Right. Okay. Okay.
I initially went to Colombia because I had been working so hard. I just said I was working so hard, I was getting tired, and I was just like, man, I need a break. And then I'm thinking of a place that's, you know, affordable. You feel me? I can't just go anywhere. I cut hair for a living.
Got you.
Colombia is a place where you know you could get a lot for your dollar.
Got you. Understood. So you was out there 2 weeks before this incident. So for 2 weeks before this incident, okay. So now you're up there on that mountain because you was going to see fireworks of Andre. You trusted him enough to take you up there, and now you feel that he is betraying you somehow or making you feel uneasy on that mountain.
Yeah,
Uh, yes. Okay. So there was no female involved, guys. There was no female involved.
no female.
So
The only female that was there was, like I said, Hermanito and his little girlfriend, and that's his little brother and his little brother girl. They was the couple that went. They, you know, they rode behind us, but there wasn't no female involved or no little weird shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm just on some peaceful, just trying to learn about some shit. You know, I'm not knowing I'm in a barrio.
okay, okay. So all right, and you never seen any warnings from my channel or DC Born Rob? You probably don't know who the hell we are, or any
I mean,
any.
I had did some research and it did say, you know, it could be dangerous, but I'm like, I'm from Oakland, so I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to compare Columbia to Oakland, but I know and can feel danger. And my initial greeting and meeting with Andres was not of danger or ill will. Like he really played it off smooth because when I say that man walked the other way, when I told him I was ready to go, that was the first time I ever seen this man act like that. And that shit, and that's what kind of threw me off because I'm like, man, you just told your little brother and his girl to leave. And the only reason why we up here is because we was waiting on them. So I'm like, y'all just basically waited for the whole shit to clear out first and then try to, you feel me, do what the fuck y'all gonna do to me up there. And I'm like, I'm putting it together all at once.
Wow. Okay, so now we're gonna get to that. Let me salute to Raze for bringing us the exclusives. Thank you, Fresh Prince of Palado for that $4.99 donation, and also Zoel $4.99 donation to the Raze Cerveza Fund. If Andres was an Airbnb host, did you stay at his apartment in the beginning when he picked you up at the airport? That's a good question, actually.
Yeah,
$4.99 donation from.
yeah.
Did you stayed at his apartment?
Not his apartment. I went straight to my Airbnb because it's two owners. You got an owner, his name is Juan. He owns the apartment. Andres is like the worker. You know, he just gonna like be the person who let you in, clean up. If you got a problem, he gonna come fix it or find somebody to fix it. Like it was more than me in that building. It was other people who stayed in the building that I stayed in. I
Got
was
you.
I stayed on. It was like the estacion, the station. It was Carrera. I mean Caribe A.
Okay.
Caribe
Okay.
A is where I stayed at. Like if you get off on Caribe A station, it's in that pueblo. It's like in that pueblo over there. It's close to the Medellin airport because you know you got Rio Negro and then you got Medellin.
Okay, and salute to all 330 people now watching Raze with Hanif Sadiq telling his story. We're about to get to the part where he started dodging the criminals up there on that mountain in Medellin. And thank you, Alim Negro Poppy, for that $1.99 donation to the Raze Cerveza Fund. And like I said, guys, I don't know that Medellin, guys. I've been warning people about Medellin for over a year now. And now this guy, Hanif Sadiq, comes up with.
It's a beautiful place though, bro. Like I promise you, like when I was riding around going to Florida, I went to, you know how they got the mall and you could ride your motorcycle up and park it up in there, and you know I had a good time. Like it wasn't
Right.
all bad. It's just when I went up there to the mountains with Andres, I really saw a different side of Colombia. Like the people that was up there, it wasn't like the people you would see in the mall or the people you would see at the airport. These were some motherfuckers that look kind of like a little bit grimier. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really just call them like dirty. You know what I'm saying? But they look like they was in the hood. Like if you was up in Harlem or you go to Bed-Stuy or you know
Okay. Well, you know what? All right. So go ahead and continue. Now you're on the mountain, and now you said Andres is telling the guy and the girl, well, his family members, to leave you and him alone on that mountain. So go ahead and continue from there,
from what part?
from where you was on top of the mountain and they were leaving. Well, Andres told told his sister to leave,
No,
or it was
Andres told his brother and his like
his
his
brother.
brother and
Yes.
his girlfriend. So he told
Okay.
his little brother to leave, and him and his girlfriend start walking off. And I didn't know what he was telling his little brother and them. But when I seen him walking off, that's when I said, donde está hermanito? That mean like, where your little brother going? You feel me? And because Andres don't speak no English, so I know enough Spanish to I understand fully, and I could say what I need to say, and he gonna be able to follow my directions or catch my drift. And so he telling me, we gonna meet up with them ahorita. He just said ahorita. When somebody be like ahorita, that means we gonna see him later. And I'm like, no, estoy listo ahora. When I said I was ready right now, I just start walking towards him and his brother and his brother girl. And then that's when I turned around and he wasn't following me. He walked the other way. The people who was following me was his friends.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
that's why I said I slowed down a little bit to see if he was gonna follow his friends, and he didn't. Then his friends formed a formation: two people in the front, two people in the back. I've been to the pen before, so I'm like, this looked like some torpedo type shit. You feel me? I done been on a prison yard before 6 years straight, so it's not like my first rodeo of just being in danger zone. So that's when I seen him form that formation. I ain't even wasting no time. I just start running, and when I started running, I took off so fast they couldn't even really kind of like catch me like that. But they start whistling. When they start whistling, I'm like, damn, it's hella whistling going on. Like it's other people whistling too. And I get to like a little opening where I'm like I say, I'm a little bit closer to my motorcycle, but it's still a little bit far down the mountain. Like at least about, another like 10-minute walk. So this opening is people forming a line. And I'm like, damn, if I keep running towards them, they got all actuality just to try to, I ain't gonna have no escape route. So I stopped, and when I stopped, they trotting behind me, the people who was following me. The first initial dude, and he kept, and then, like I said, he kept telling me this: "Estás conmigo ahora." You are with me now. And when he kept saying that, I'm like, I'm just looking at him, and I asked him, "Dónde está Andres?" And he just kept on saying that same shit. "Estás conmigo ahora." And I'm like, and then before I looked back, somebody came and tried to grab me. When bro tried to grab me, I broke him down. Another dude tried to grab me. I'm trying to run now. He catch me. I had dreads at the time. And I got, short hair. If you look at my page and shit, I got dreads. He
Right. I
grabbed
see.
he grabbed my dreads. When he grabbed my dreads, he kind of like did like a little bear hug shit. And then I started getting on him. He had to let me go because, like I said, I had got on him in a way where it's like, you can't really just be saying shit like that. You feel me? But
Right.
I had all action to jump off this cliff. It had like a divider rail right there for so people don't, go over it. But I jumped off that motherfucker. When I jumped off that motherfucker, I didn't know it was that high. I hit a tree. I hit like a branch hella hard. Then I hit the ground. When I hit the ground, my leg snapped. And and for the people saying how you running with a broke leg, I found
Wow.
I found out that my patella shattered and my leg was fractured. So so
Wow.
all I did was, if your shit stuck, I just pulled my shit back and started running. But every time I ran, I fell. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm like, fuck, I start hopping. Then I get to the road. When I get to the road, I'm thinking somebody gonna help me. That's when the regular people, they laughing at me and shit. Lady gonna tell me, muerte stupido. Another dude hit me. He hit me. I'm trying to grab onto his bike, and I'm telling him, I'm just crying, talking about ayúdame, por favor, ayúdame. That means like, please help me. I'm crying at this point, like tears in my eyes. They laughing at me. One of the dudes leading the pack catch up to me, and he tried to hold me down. But I still got my shit that I had from, from that fall. And then I got him up off of me. He backed up a little bit and was just kind of waiting for his partner, but he was like walking towards me. I hit the fence and went back into the mountains. But as soon as I hit that fence, that was like a hill, and I just started rolling down that motherfucker. And I just stayed in the mountains. I just went through all the little barbed wire traps and shit they had out there. I got my hands was fucked up, and I just stayed there hiding there. And then I just tried to kept making my way through the night, just trying to get closer and closer down to the flatland. But they was following me with flashlights. They had little dogs and shit. It was people on a little blowhorn talking about "Donde está americano con rastas? Donde está americano con rastas?" And that's like, where the American at with the dreads, basically. So that's what really initially, like, when I got to my last location, I had got to like this little pueblo, and then that's why I want to put them people out there, but they helped me. I had hid in their outhouse for like a whole 2 days. On the third day, I had that's when Roberto came. But
All
I
right,
had
hold on. All right, let me all right, guys. So let me catch up the chat with that. So
my
guys, y'all hear this harrowing survival story. He hopped down over the rail, trying to escape the criminals who was trying to rob him. And you said you broke a
I fractured my I shattered I shattered my patella. So your patella, like where your knee at.
okay. And hold on
I
before we
shattered
get.
that, and
And I
then like
said
my
we have
leg is kind of
receipts.
like. Oh, go
Yes,
ahead.
I'm going. Yeah, and we have receipts. So I'm going to just put this up here real quick. So go ahead and keep talk about the patella. Right now, talk about the leg breaking, well, fracturing. While
Yeah, I
put this
didn't.
up.
I didn't know that I had did that. I just knew it was something wrong with my leg at the time, and the motherfucker wasn't working. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now we got right here. This is the patella.
Yeah,
This is
that's
your shattered patella, right here.
no your patella. That's where your knee at.
Okay, so now you're saying there's a chat. It's to all 371 people, and like I said, I know we're gonna bring receipts tonight. So this is your X-rays for the patella. We just trying to,
Yeah,
because
that's
people.
my X-ray for the patella.
Okay. So guys, people in the chat, this is his X-ray for the patella. For people that were saying that, they don't believe the story and this and that. He's last action hero. This
Nah,
is his.
I ain't no hero, bro. I just, you feel me? I had a real ill, like I say, bro. I'm a Muslim, bro. I pray every day. I make my salat, bro. Allah was with me. He guided me every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was out there and I was running, I didn't really think I was gonna make it. So I'm asking a lot for guidance, strength, protection, and visibility, help. In these situations of death, a lot of people not in tune with their spirituality, and a lot of people not in tune with God, so they're not gonna understand the power that God could give you in situations when you go and ask for it. You feel me? So
Right.
so it's like, a lot of people would say this and that, but it was crazy because a dude was looking so hard at my story. He was looking at this my spinal x-ray, and it said 2022. My spine had already been fucked up, but that's the picture the doctor had gave me. And they had just did another x-ray on my back, and my back is like more shifted towards the opposite direction it's supposed to be going. So it's like the strength,
Okay.
the strength that God gave me, because I already had a fucked up back. So I'm like, my
Right.
shit even more fucked up now, but the strength that God gave me during that time is the reason why I got away. It's not because I'm an action jack or superhero or any of that bullshit people talking about. It's just, a motherfucker really had a knack to survive and get back to my family. You feel me?
Right. Okay. Got you. And this is the fractured spine right here. People had questions about this because they were saying the date said 2022, I believe, up there. So people was asking about that. So you just explained that this was something, a little older, but you said it's like re-aggravated or made it. Yeah.
It just made it worse.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was in the doctor and he was just going through the slides and he was just showing me my body parts and I was just, um recording it at the time. But yeah, that's an old one. But he like basically he was pointing it out like this how your spine was, and then he showed me a new one and he was like it's worse. And the new one is like it's like a little bit more pushed up.
wow, wow.
But I'm like, if they want, if people looking that hard and want to see the new one, I'm like, you can see the new one, you gonna see it's fucked up still. So I'm
Well,
like,
and this. Oh yeah. Well, the new one. They might want to see the new one, but this one right here. This right here. This is from 2023 right here. This the patella part on in your knee. This is from
yeah,
2023. This is December, right?
yeah, I got back December. When did I get? Because I had to fly to Bogota to get a emergency passport because they had stole my passport, so I had to fly to Bogota out there with a broken leg, with a broken patella to get a passport because that's where the American embassy at. So yeah, I got back and got my surgery in December. I've been recovering for like a month now.
Okay, so this was the major. That was this was the major, thing. The dates are on these things, and we got O'Shea Duke Jackson in the building watching tonight. We got 381 people. O'Shea Duke Jackson is in the chat tonight. Wow, 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 wow. Oh man, you never know who's gonna pull up the Razor Ray show, guys. You never know who's gonna pull up the Razor Ray show. The great O'Shea Duke Jackson is watching this epic live stream with me, Razor Rays, and Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over to Hanif Sadiq's channel. He is
So
bringing receipts.
so did that clear some shit up for you or what?
Well, yes, yeah. For me now, because people was talking about the dates and the timelines and why
Yeah.
did that say 2022 for your fractured back? You explained that it was just re-aggravated or moved a little bit
You,
more.
I mean,
You
if
have
people ever been to the doctor, you will see like if the doctor showing you how your body look and showing you what parts of your body is hurting because you complaining, they gonna go through the slideshows and I'm not looking at no dates, but they had did all they X-rays and was showing me like pretty much how my body looked. So yeah, that the only thing like you say, I didn't even know that was 2022 because my one that I got from this year it looks similar, but like I say, it's pushed up like 5 more centimeters due to that drop fall. But
yes.
but yeah, that's what my fucking leg look. That's the staples, bro. That shit
And,
hurt.
and this is the staples right here. And I'm gonna let you finish the story because we want to know how you survived that. But this is right here. This is the staples. This is receipts. He say he's going to bring receipts, and he's bringing the receipts. It looks swollen. That leg right there. Was that the right leg or left leg?
Yeah, they had operated on my right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's where the patella is. They gotta
oh,
open up, they gotta open up your leg like that to they had
mm,
restructured it.
ouch, ouch.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
I
goodness.
ain't man, this shit changed my life, bro. Cause I'm used to being, up active, fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Going out, cutting hair, doing music, shooting videos. I'm on the bed. I can't do nothing right now. I can't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't used to this.
Right. Ouch. And so, man, all right. So, guys, people in the chat, he's bringing the receipts tonight. He is bringing the receipts tonight. Like I said, O'Shea Duke freaking Jackson
But
is in the
hey,
chat watching this.
but check this out though, bro. I'm only really doing this so people will understand how valuable it is to pay attention to the people that you around. Like I ain't even tripping off of all these receipts and what people talking about my message to people, whether you believe me or not. When you go out there and travel the world, be on your P's and Q's because I was slipping. I'm over here trying to have a good time, and you got to know that everybody don't want to see you happy. Everybody don't want to see you have a good time. Some people struggling, and I come from a place where out here it's like that too. But when you go abroad and you traveling, you out there to have a good time and to get away from the shit that you used to, not knowing that the shit that you used to is present in the place that you going to visit. So don't lose sight of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what almost got me to lose my life. So I'm not really tripping off of proving nobody wrong or nothing like that. What I'm tripping off of is people understanding when you travel, Like, go look at Razor Ray videos. Go look at O'Shea videos. You know what I'm saying? Because you could probably get some game from that shit before you go and try to go do something, miraculous. Because I'm an adventurous person. I lived in Taipei, Taiwan for half a year almost. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I didn't vlog that. Go look at Bible Pop Out. I didn't been in Mexico before. I didn't stopped in Canada before. I didn't been to Thailand before. And I'm like, this the first place I've been to where, some shit like this ain't my first. I'd have been to Jamaica before. I just came from Jamaica with
Right.
with my wagwans, with my rastas. I'm fucking with it. So I'm like, I'm not a person that's stupid. I'm a person that's loving. Anybody who know me, they know that I give you the shirt off my back. I'm a Muslim. You have not yet reached understanding until you want for yourself. You want for your brothers and your sisters. You want for your brothers and sisters. You want for yourself. So I treat every person like that, no matter what their color is. But now I see you can't always be that way. And that's what I learned from this shit. You feel me? Like,
Understood. 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 And shout out to you. Salute to you. You didn't have to come up here and tell this story. You know what I'm saying? You say you're trying to help some people right now. I got some more questions. And O'Shea Duke Jackson, he believes you. O'Shea Duke Jackson says he's not lying, man. He telling the truth. He trying to help y'all. So this is straight from O'Shea Duke Jackson. And thank you for pulling up O'Shea Duke Jackson. And salute to all 410 people now watching Raze with Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over to Hanif Sadiq's channel. He's kind enough to come up here and tell his harrowing survival story. And maybe some of you guys are going out to Medellin. Maybe we'll learn. Now, he said there was not a female involved. There was no scopolamine involved in this right here. They were just Andres. And he feel like he was backstabbed by Andres.
nah. Hey, check this out. I know I was because, like I said, when I was up there, I was paying for everything. Every time we go out, every time we go eat, my sister had added both of them on Instagram. And it was one time where I rubbed the boss, the Hefe, the wrong way because he had mentioned my sister on two different occasions. And we was sitting down eating one time. And he had basically asked me, what could me or Andres do to get your sister? And I kindly and politely told him that, mi hermanita is muy importante para mí. That means my sister is more important to me, y mi familia, and my family. So I said, respectively, no hablar acerca mi hermanita, no más. Don't talk about my sister no more. You know what I'm saying? And when I checked him, I kind of rubbed him the wrong way and he was acting different. But that was the boss. I don't be with the boss every day. I be with Andres every day. And I should have took heed to that shit because the next day Andres told me that the boss was wrong, but he ain't happy about that conversation we had. And when I think about it, I'm like, man, I think bro was salty for me just standing firm on principles and not letting him just talk any type of way to me just because you feel me, I'm melanated. They don't really respect us like that. They look down on us. They don't really see us in the light that we see ourselves. I was out there and you could see that it's a difference when you of melanin complexion rather than the lighter ones. I'm not saying they racist, but I'm saying it is a paradigm and it is a social class level on when it comes to pigmentation. You feel me? So
Right.
it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to sit back and think like, what did I do to make them want to do some shit like this to me? And I'm like, I ain't did nothing to these people, but I did that one time at the dinner table, check bruh about talking about my sister. But I thought, everything was cool because I asked him. I said, "Este es una problema? Is it a problem?" You feel me? And he was like, "Nah, respect." And I'm like, because basically I wouldn't do that to you, so don't do that to me.
Okay. And now I'm going to get to uh the second part of your story, how you actually got off that mountain. And O'Shea Duke Jackson sends 30,000 UGX. Thank you, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Man, oh man, oh man. So to all 420 people now watching Razor Rays and Hanif Sadiq. And man, oh man, oh man. This is crazy. He said, shout out to bro from the Bay Area. Much love. We both from North California. And shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for that super chat. I'm gonna get to all your super chats. O'Shea Duke Jackson again with the 50,000 UGX. Wow, 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 wow. Oh man, you just never know how these live streams are gonna go. But this is turning out to be an epic one right now. O'Shea Duke Jackson says, dude's been getting clapped in Colombia for years. Not even just black men, white men, Europeans, a lot of people. Man, 50,000. Yes, 50,000. This is O'Shea Duke Jackson. Guys, y'all guys know O'Shea Duke Jackson. He is in the building. Mm-hmm. So, did you, well, before you went out there, did you know about these things? Like O'Shea Duke Jackson said, guys been getting crapped in Colombia for years?
Nah, I didn't, man. I really didn't hear about like no bad stuff. And when I got there, I was asking Andres, like, hey, is there any problems?
Andres.
That's what I'm saying. All these questions, I was asking Andres, like, hey, is it gonna be a problem me doing this, that? They rented a motorcycle to me. I was riding out there by myself. Like I said, I rode from Medellin all the way to Guadalupe. If you know about Colombia, that's like almost 2 hour bike ride. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if he was gonna do some shit, he could have did some shit back then. But like I said, we had took that ride before I had that conversation at that dinner table. Because after that dinner table conversation, 3 days later, this shit happened. So
right, and yes, and did you ever talk to Andres after the betrayal? Did you talk to him again?
Yeah, I did. The police escorted me to my Airbnb and I seen him and I questioned him and I told him, I said, Andres, you fucked up because, like I said, I told him, tu caminando otra lugar. That means like you turned around and went to another place. You feel me? When I walked away, I was telling him in Spanish, I don't want to be speaking Spanish because people are not gonna understand me. But I was basically telling them like, you fucked up, bro. Because when I seen him in front of the police, I said, I'm not gonna down talk you. I'm not gonna do nothing because I got away and I'm alive. They didn't report me missing until the third day. I said, I've been going 3 days. Y'all reported me missing on the third day because I had been kicking it with the people who helped me for a whole day. I didn't leave their house for a whole day because I was scared, and I told them like, man, I don't want to leave right now. Like, let's wait a little bit. And I had their cell phone. I had called my family, and I had tapped in with them and let them know what was going on. They knew it was real when my dreads cut. I had to cut my dreads out there, bro. My shit was beautiful.
Wow.
So I'm like, ain't nobody gonna cut their dreads. I had to cut my dreads because they on that blowhorn talking about ¿Dónde está Americano con Rasta? They on a blowhorn talking about what American at with the dreads. So I cut my shit. I prayed, cut my shit, threw my shit, said a prayer, asked God for protection, asked God for invisibility, asked God for help, asked God for safety and strength. And he gave it to me.
Right. And thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. And we got
I'm telling you, bro, for real, my mama.
All right. And Amari well, he answered this one, Amari, and thank you, Dayton Pool Rose for that. And Amari 499, why is the fractured spine x-ray from 2022? He had answered that earlier. I know thank you for that 499. He said that, that was an early one. He said that this is more like a re-aggravation, but I think you did say that you do have the update.
I got new x-rays, and the x-rays basically show that my spine has been pushed up 5 millimeters more than it was back when I had my last x-ray.
Okay.
So I got that one too. But like I say, I was just during the time I had just took my MRI and he was showing me like basically what my body had looked like, and he was showing projections, and MRI photos don't come
right
fast. I had my patella MRI first, and then I had that day that he showed me my patella MRI. I had that MRI for my back done. So he was just showing me this how your back looked back then, and then the new ones we gonna compare them. And then that's why I was like, I got the ones now, and it's compared, and it's like, they got it written down, and they like, man, it moved up 5 more millimeters, or the mm.
Got you.
So it's like, people out there who looking that hard and got questions, it's respectable. You feel me? But if that cleared anything up for people and that gave you a little bit more, welcoming to believing. But like I said, I'm not trying to get nobody to believe nothing. I'm trying to get people to be aware to stay on your P's and Q's while you out here in the mundo. You feel me? And if you don't know what the mundo is, that mean the world. So when you out here in the mundo, you gotta pay attention. You feel me? Shit real
Right.
out.
Understood. And so that answer your question, Amari. And like I said, once again, thank you, O'Shea Duke Jackson, for the multiple super chats. Fresh Prince of Babalado, can we get CC to cross-examine? well, he's, you know what? He's doing a great job right now. I have a guy in the back who's going to come up in a couple of minutes and ask him a couple of questions. Who a guy that you guys may know. But right now, he's giving us the answers that we want, and you're doing a great job, Hanif, of answering the questions. You're not shying away from the questions, you know. And I have a couple of questions for my members only. Also, why the X-ray say Mariko, or
Oh,
Marika?
Mariko,
Not J. Yeah.
Mariko, that's my name. I go by Hanif Sadiq because that's my YouTube channel. That's my artist name. That's my Muslim name. You know, a lot of people out here know me as Hanif, but yeah, my name is Mariko. If you know me, you know that.
Okay. He said if you know him, you know that. And we
Yeah,
got a
you know,
cash app.
all y'all don't know me, so you know I don't expect you to know that.
Cash app from Raf. I'm just gonna say Raf. Thank you for that cash app donation to the Panama City cash app donation fund. Panama City is coming up in the next few weeks. Panama City, thank you, Raf, for that cash app donation. And like I said, I got a guy in the back that want to ask you. You might know the guy, but I don't. International AL. And like I said, once again, O'Shea Duke Jackson, thank you for that whopping 50,000 UGX. I believe that's Ugandan, right? Ugandan currency right there. Like you say, he's been, people been getting clapped for Colombia for years. And, you would think that, well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have went on the mountain. I wouldn't have went to that mountain, Hanif. I'm just being honest with you. No way in hell I would have been up there. Me knowing those damn motos, and I know, the criminals out there that scheming and trying to get you.
I
I've seen
mean,
them rob like
you
groups of people in the mountains out
you
there in Medellin before.
you knew a little bit more than I did before I went there. Like I said, this was my first time. You know what I'm saying, going to Colombia, and like I said, I learned a lot. A lot of people probably wouldn't do the shit that I would do. Like I said, I did 6 years in the pen. A lot of people wouldn't do what I did to get there either. I'm just saying I'm a person, that's adventurous. I'm a person that take chances, and I felt like it was cool. It'll be a good experience, and like I say, I feel comfortable in any situation. I'm not saying I wanted to be in that situation, but a lot let me make it out that situation, and that's because maybe I have been through the things that I've been through in my life. So I didn't freeze up. I didn't get scared. I didn't panic. I just used my mind and got through the situation. And I almost did make it.
You
So I'm
yeah.
not, yeah, so I'm not saying that, hey, I make it through every situation or I'm invincible, or I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I went up there because I wanted to have a different experience that I didn't have before. And I got that in, multiple ways.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish the story in 1 minute. I'm gonna bring up the guest so he can ask you, and I want to read off some of my members only questions real quick. You might not ever go to Colombia again, but hypothetically speaking, if you ever went to Colombia again, what would you do differently? And salute to you, International L. Salute to you and Mitsubishi for that $5.
So I don't think I would just say I would never go back to Colombia. Colombia, a beautiful place, but I probably won't go back for a while. But it's a beautiful
It's
place.
still beautiful after you broke your leg. They made you break your leg or your knee.
That's the people. You can't. That's what people did. I'm just talking about what the place looked like, the geography
Oh, the geography of it.
aspect.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Like just how it looks. The culture's beautiful. You know,
Andre's not looking too beautiful now these days. Andres, no. He not your
I mean,
friend no more.
but look, that's like you can't let one person define a whole country, a whole race. That's like one black person being bad, and I'm looking at you like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. I think you a highly intelligent person. I think you articulate. I think you're smart. I think you're creative. I'm looking at how your intro going on. So I'm like, damn, this dude got an intro. This motherfucker clean. So I'm like, I
Shout
ain't
out to
look,
Carter. Shout out to Carter.
yeah, I ain't
Carter
looking
Ford.
at you like, oh, nigga, OJ went on trial for killing somebody. He black. So I'm like, I'm gonna just look at every black person like, oh, America fucked up. It's fucked up everywhere. So it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, Colombian people bad or Colombia is bad. I'm saying if you go to Colombia, stay in Poblado, stay around the tourist areas. Don't trust nobody, even if they seem like they nice. Mind your business, and you'll be cool.
Okay, so there you go. So, would you recommend after breaking your leg? Would you recommend brothers, passport bros, travel to Colombia, Medellin, or Cartagena? Would
Like I
you
said,
recommend them?
like I said, if you go, I wouldn't go. Like me, I went by myself. I wouldn't go there by myself no more. I would say if you are going for the first time, go with a group. Go with more than yourself. Do your research, because it's people that probably went the same day I went and made it back with no broken limbs. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
I chose to make the decisions that I made, and then that what got me into what I got into. Me being, like I said, if you read the description, my goal was to go outside and explore Medellin. And I specifically said I wanted to spend money with the locals. I didn't want to spend money with the government. The government owned the tourist spots. The people got their little spots, and I wanted to give money to the people because where I'm from, my people shop with me. I'm a part of that type of community. But being a traveler, I should have stayed in the higher class, because before I left, I stayed at the Dan Carlton. The Dan Carlton costs $1 million a night. That's 350 US dollars a night. That's $1 million a night out there. I stayed there for 2 nights after, I got rescued and shit because it was in the best area in Medellin, and wasn't nobody gonna come in there and try to get me. And it was just,
right,
I had to stay in the best part. And when I got to the best part of Medellin, I'm like, oh, this is probably where I should have been. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I was in a place where shit rent only probably $125 a month for these people. You know what I'm saying? Or $250 a month. And shit on the corner costs 50 cents, and a
Can't do
dollar.
that. Can't do that out in Medellin. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
you can't do that. And I was out there doing that.
Oh, okay, and I'm gonna let you finish the story, and I'm gonna bring. We got two guests in the back that want to ask you something, but we got Neon Shades and Not Jay says, man, tell that man to show his leg. 4.99 from Not Jay, and my guy Neon Shades says the same thing. Okay, wait a minute. So Neon Shades from my members only says show it, and Not Jay sent 4.99. So here we go. I'm gonna put in the big screen. This is right here. That's the right leg. That's the right leg. People was asking about that. The right leg. Mm-hmm.
Hey, and for all y'all who questioning, man, I'm getting better, bro. God blessing me. I'm getting stronger. I'm gonna get this cast off soon. I'm gonna get back to doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna get back to cutting hair. I'm gonna get back to promoting. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, I'm just trying to motivate people to just be on your P's and Q's. I'm not here to prove nothing. I know y'all got questions, but I think that shit boosie. I think that shit boosie.
Yeah, man, oh man, oh man. All right, so that answered your question. He showed he showed it. He got the cast on, guys. Neon Shades, he has the cast on. He can't, Tim Howard. Now, you say you don't do drugs. They said ask you. Tim Howard told me to ask you were you high on that mountain.
No, I was not high on that mountain. Hell no.
You wasn't high on the mountain. So that was Tim Howard asking were you high on the mountain. So you said
I don't
no, you
I
was
don't
not high on
do
the mountain.
I don't do drugs, bro.
Okay, all right. So let me put you back up. And I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish out that story. What you were saying about the story. You were saying, so how did you escape that mountain? I'm gonna bring the guest up right and to ask you.
You said you want me to talk?
Oh yes, finish out your story. How did you get off the mountain?
Oh, well, I believe I left off when I hid in those three stalls. Like, these people, the people that helped me, I'm not gonna name them or put them out there, but it was some Colombians who helped me. I was hiding in their stalls, like their outhouse, and I had been there for a day and some change, because I had got there that night, and then I had spent the whole day there in the night. So, like I said, on that third day, I think I'm almost said his name, but I'm gonna just say Abuelo. Abuelo came. That mean like grandpa. Abuelo came and he helped me. He asked me, "Donde eres?" That means like where you from? I said, I said, soy de Estados Unidos. Yo necesito agua y comida. Yo tengo una familia, yo tengo una familia, yo tengo hermanitas, hermanitos, primos, primas. Necesita ayuda. He don't speak no English, so I'm telling him I'm from the United States. I got a family. I got a mama. I got sisters. I got cousins. I need your help. I asked him for water and food, and he gave it to me. He brought me in the house. He let me take a shower. He let me use the phone. He had a son and a daughter and a daughter-in-law, and they helped me out, and she fed me. And these were some good, honest Colombian people who helped me when they found me. Because when they found me, I was all bloody, cut up. Like I said, my leg fucked up, broke. Uh, my hands was cut up. My arms is cut up, and they looking at me and like my dreads cut off, so my top looking crazy, and I only got a tank top and underwear on. And that's because, like I said, they was following me, and I would start getting rid of all the shit that I had on because they had dogs, and I'm like, well, shit, dogs could smell scent, and I had just covered myself with hella mud and some shit that'll kind of like get my scent off because mud gonna clog up your pores and give you a different aroma. So I had did that on the way, just traveling
Wow.
traveling down the mountains, because I was walking like on one foot most of the time, and when I got to like places where I couldn't get down, I just rolled because I'm like I could just hear him just getting through the bushes. And throughout all that time, like I had went through two different sets of barbed wire fences. Like they had like cutoffs and shit up there. I don't know if it was for cattle. I don't know if it was for people, but I know I had to go through them motherfuckers. So,
Damn.
so that's what I did,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's how I had got to the little pueblo. Because you had to get past all this terrain to get to where people was. So, like I said, I went down and I came up on this house, and for some reason, God was like, "Stay here." I stayed there, and it worked out for me. Cause if I had probably would have went anywhere else, shit, they even told me this place up here is not for foreigners. This place is for people who are from and live up here. They told me that Andres is a bad person and shouldn't have took me up there. They even told me that.
Right, because that's dangerous. And
Yeah,
man,
so I had learned a lot during this situation, and I just don't. I wouldn't want nobody else to have to go through a situation like that coming from the United States, because if you don't understand highly Spanish and you in a place like this, they don't speak no English, so that'd be a horrible thing if you
bad
can't
move. Yes.
communicate. So I was just thankful that Allah gave me the strength and knowledge to learn and understand this tongue and be able to communicate and advocate for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Got you. And Snowman, for my members only, asks, how long did you know Andres?
Only 2 weeks. I
Two
only been out
weeks.
there 2 weeks.
2 weeks, Snowman. Snowman's. And how did you meet him? Well, it was
Airbnb.
Airbnb, Snowman. This for members only questions. And then one more. GC Judah says, uh, man, LOL, asked him what he was thinking during the incident. LOL, like, what was the game plan? So he was
Bruh,
like,
I
what was
didn't
the
have
game?
no game plan, bro. I was following God at this point. Like, by Allah, bro. Like, I'm
Okay.
asking God for help. Like, man, guide me through this motherfucker. I got the strength. I've been working out my whole life. I done been 6 years in the penitentiary. I done lived outside. I done cleaned up cars for my granny. I done been in East Oakland doing this and that. And, you know, I'm an educated person. I done been to college, and, I'm just using what God gave me to get away. I don't know what everybody else would have did, but I think I did smooth. Shit, I'm here
Got
talking.
you. Got you. And International L, he said the exact same thing. So International L believes you. Thank you for that $5 donation. And then he sends $2. Doctor cut your calf, but you had a broken kneecap? Question mark.
Bruh. I'm like, bruh, I'm running. I showed you the X-rays. So I'm running on that motherfucker. Yeah, I just said every time I took a step, it snapped on me. So every time that motherfucker snapped, I got back up and started doing the same shit until I got away. And that's why my shit shattered. My shit probably just snapped the first time, but after snapping so many times, now my shit in pieces. So it kind of makes sense on why my X-rays look like that, because I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is my leg fucked up like this. And I'm like, well, shit, I did fall on this motherfucker like at least over 7 times.
Wow. Well, Shayo Khan asked, and this is $10 donation. Show a picture of Andres so
It's on
we can avoid him.
it's on my Insta. Well, I took it down on my Instagram. Tell him I will. I'm about to do another story. Follow me on Hanif Sadiq YouTube channel, and I'm gonna do a story on how I landed, how I got, because I was vlogging the whole time. So I'm gonna show y'all what my room looked like. I'm gonna show y'all where I was staying. I'm gonna show y'all on the map, and I'm gonna show y'all in person. So y'all gonna see
Okay.
Andres. Y'all gonna see this. Y'all gonna see everybody who connected to this motherfucker. Just follow
Wow.
me.
Follow Hanif Sadiq, and I'll
Because
put his link in the chat. His link is in the chat right now. And now,
because because
yes,
at the same time, y'all gotta understand that there's laws out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't be basically making people look like they didn't do something or they did something, and you can't really prove it. And that's where I was stuck at out there with the police because I'm like, look, I went up there because he took me. And then when he took me, he left me with some people that I've never seen before. And they tried to take me. And they like, well, where those people at? And Andres, he denying everything. He ain't mentioned his friends. He didn't mention nobody getting hurt. Somebody got hurt that night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the police, I feel like I'm not saying nothing, but I mean, I'm even feeling like the police is kind of like okay and in on shit because the only reason they was looking for me is because, like I said, they reported me on the 3rd day. But the only reason they reported me is because my mom had already called the American embassy worried about me. So I was
right.
all on the missing person list before they even reported me missing.
Wow. I did
Because
not know that. Okay.
I called my mama and my sister every single day. I said, if I don't call you, something wrong with me.
He said San Andreas set you up, report him.
travel a lot. I travel a lot. So me and my sister like best friends. So I'm like,
Okay.
my sister got my location. She makes sure I'm cool. Because I'm always traveling. I'm always doing something. I'm always trying to bust a move, make some money, learn something. You know, I'm a person that's, of knowledge, seeking knowledge, receiving knowledge, giving knowledge. So, everybody don't do the shit that I do. So I'm not going to expect you to understand and understand why people navigate and do certain things. I'm out here on a mission. I'm trying to make it. I don't know what y'all trying to do, but I'm trying to be out here learning shit, seeing shit, and doing shit.
Got you. And did you report? Did you report Andres? Did you report him to the police?
Yeah, I told the police in front of his face, like, man, this is the dude who set me up.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
denied it
He denied it. Wow.
in front
Okay.
of my face. And the police, like, well, what happened? And I told him what happened. And then he just denying everything. He like, no, I didn't leave you. I'm like, bruh, so how did I get away from you?
Okay. Well, right now I'm going to bring up a person. I got 2 people in the back. I'm going to bring up one at a time. You might know this guy. And salute to all 475 people watching Raze with Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over to the Hanif Sadiq's channel and subscribe to his channel because he is giving y'all a heroin, a story of survival out there inside the mountains of Medellin. Where your guest learns Spanish from. He speaks Spanish well. 3CP, thank you for that $5 donation to the Raze Cerveza Fund. Man, and well, I'm gonna bring him up. Y'all guys know this guy. DC Born Rob is in the building.
What's good? What's good?
Salam alaikum.
How you doing? DC Born freaking Rob is here. Thank you for pulling up tonight.
Absolutely. Hey, shout out to you, bro, for the 7K. First of all, props.
Thank you. Thank you.
We all know it's hard work. But to your guest though, I don't have a bunch of questions to ask or anything. The other viewers gonna have a list for you. Just be prepared for that one. But and half the viewers probably know why I wanted to be on, and that's because to clear my guy's name, Andres.
Yes.
So first, can you tell me what your Andres last name is?
I don't know Andres' last name.
Okay. What's he look like?
I got a picture of him.
Yeah, we that'll put all this to bed because this is, just like somebody said, somebody would have told a story. If you would have put Raze in instead of Andres, people would have said, no, Raze did. and I would be the one to jump up and go, "That ain't my Raze. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Because I know him, and my Andres is in charge of my charity. He's also does airport pickups and drop offs for me. So his name is pretty much on the spot. So that's why I wanted to jump on and just to clarify who your Andres is. What, by the way, what communal were you in?
Like I said, I stayed in Cariba. Like that's the station over there. I don't know the actual street or but it's on Airbnb. Would you like the police or something?
No, I'm just another vlogger, but when you put out the name Andres as a guy, everybody related him to my guy. That's all. I'm no police. What do you mean?
Okay. Because I'm like, you sound like you the police, and I'm like, I ain't come on here to talk to no police. I came on here to let people know, just to be aware on who you trusting, be aware on who you around, because shit can get tricky.
Well, no, well, I can vouch that Rob is not a police. He's not a police. He's just another vlogger. He vlogs a lot on
I don't know. I don't know who your Andres is, but if it is the same Andres, which I don't know, but if it's the Andres I'm talking about, bro, it's valid.
Okay, well, it's not. So if you just do us all a favor, just to put the picture up, because a lot of people are telling me like word on the street and all this stuff. It's totally, my Andres is not the same guy. So that's the only reason I wanted to jump on, man. You went through some stuff that night. I feel for your story. Only one question I did have though about the story though, because you said you cut off your dreads with a knife and threw them to the side. Did I hear that in the story? Because I heard this, like, I guess when you first posted it like a week or so ago. Guys send me same stuff that they do. Raze.
I cut off my dreads, and when I cut off my dreads, I was on the post, and I threw them ahead. So, if somebody seen it here or seen it, they'll think that I went in that direction, and I threw it around the place where I was at. Like I said, because I said a prayer and I wanted protection. So that's my energy. That's my direct connection to God. So when I cut my hair off, I threw it around the vicinity where I was at. So for protection for me also. So that's why I was like, God was with me, because like I said, he sent me protection. He gave me help. He gave me invisibility. He gave me strength to get through it. So yeah, my dreads, I threw them. And the people who helped me out, they could actually collected some of them for me after I left, because he said he had seen them around in the village in front of his pueblo, because I threw it. It was kind of like in front of his house. So yeah, I cut my dreads when I was out there.
Okay, I just didn't get that part of it, but I got you. But everybody got a story, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah,
but just do me a favor though, if you would, like post that picture of Andres, because out of that, half the guys here, going to be familiar with my Andres, and it's his charity, and we're doing some good things in Medellin. So again, sorry you had to go through that, man. But I'm sure the rest of the guys will ask a bunch of questions.
Hey, I ask you this: is a guy named Juan? Is a guy named Juan in your charity?
Juan? No, not that I'm familiar.
What about because on Airbnb, I had rented the place out from a dude named Luis, but Luis turned out to be his brother name, and his name is Juan. So I don't know if it's Luis or Juan, but is Luis or Juan a part of your charity?
No, my whole charity is a neighborhood. That's why I asked what Comuna Ocho. The
no, they was up in Carrera, like I said, Caribe, and then Caribe, it got like streets like 68, 63 on the street sign, the calle sign. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's the area that I was at. That's why I said the place that I stayed at was around the estacion. Estacion, you know what that means? Estacion. The station, the train station was Caribe.
Caribe, yeah.
Yeah, Caribe.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, so that's where I stayed at.
Okay.
So, you know, if Andres is on your charity, then Juan or Louise would be on it too, because they was all together.
No, we talking about two different people. They just happen to have the same name. And
Yeah,
but
it's a
and
lot
you,
of people. It's a lot of people with the same names out there.
yeah,
But
it's like Mike. I mean,
if
yeah,
you give me your email, brother, I will send you personally what he looked like.
appreciate
Oh
you.
yes, we can set that
DC
up. We
One
can set
Rob
that up.
Group. Razor can make sure you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
could
cool.
just I send it to you, bro. You
We
know,
need that
Appreciate it.
picture, yes, of
and then,
Andres.
and then,
Actually,
and then
it'd be even
inside,
better if Razor just go ahead and put it up too.
yeah,
But I know they're in my comment section too. So yeah, no
yeah.
worries. I appreciate it, man.
But yeah, if I can help you out, and you know, hopefully it's not. But if it is, it's like, bruh, you know. But I
It's
don't
not.
know you. I don't know you, and I never seen you, and I was with them for a long time. So I was pretty
Yeah,
sure if a person was a part of a charity group, you know, you
it's
would
not the
know.
same guy. It's
Yeah,
not
you
the
would.
same guy.
You
But
you would
you,
know me.
hmm?
I said you would know me because I'm like, if you know him, you would know what type of work he do, and you know that shit would all line up.
Yeah. Well, he owns his own tour business. It's called Nomad Travel. That's not. It's just a
Yes,
different person.
yeah, and hell, I wasn't on no nomad travel, none of that shit. I wasn't.
You met a guy on not on YouTube on
I met a dude. This dude don't even own nothing.
Airbnb.
Yeah, this dude don't own nothing. He works for the guy who owns the Airbnb.
Yeah. We talking two different people. I just
So
just
I'm pretty sure it's not the same Andres, but bro, you know, I'll send you a picture. And like I said, I'm gonna do a story myself on my page if you follow my page, because I'm gonna let people know exactly how my trip went, because I want people to know that Medellin not bad. Like, it's not a bad place. I was just literally in the wrong area with the wrong people at the wrong time. You know, and I wrote that in my description under my story. The first thing that I said in my description under that same story that went mini viral, like he said, is Medellin is a beautiful place. That's how I started it off. You know, so anybody out there thinking Medellin just bad, it's not a bad place. I was just literally with the wrong people, because I'm like, I had a good time before that shit happened. I,
Right.
I was out there working out, eating good fruit, going to the mall, playing. I was gonna go to a masjid out there, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't make it. So I'm like, I had plans on, like I said, I didn't rode to Guadalupe, I didn't rode to Bello, I didn't rode to Rio Negro on my moto. And you know, they got laws and shit out there where you can't even ride them on certain days, and you know how it go out there. So I'm like, I had really a good time and enjoying on how the culture was and how they system worked. And especially what you could get for your American dollar. Like, for real. Like, I'm mad that that shit happened to me, because I'm like, shit, I wanted to stay.
Right. Right. Man, man, oh man, oh man. Well, you're going to get, you're going to send me, you're going to get the DC Born Rob's email, and you're going to send it to DC Born Rob, Andres, because, you know, that was some big confusion. That was a big thing. That's why I said, let me get DC Born Rob up here. And please, moderators, please post DC Born Rob's channel. He's about to hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So this guy, Hanif Sadiq, this guy, DC Born Rob, is legit. He's a legit YouTuber. He vlogs about Medellin, you know, Colombia in general. Big time news guy out there for Medellin, Colombia. So yeah, there was some confusion about his Andres, because he promotes Andres on his channel. So everybody was asking over the past week and 2 weeks, is this DC Born Rob's Andres? So
You got a picture of Andres on your channel?
He actually, at the end of every one of my videos, there's a commercial for Nomad Travel, and yeah, you can see him in there. I just tried to pull it up, but I got a new phone.
I got my phone right here. I'm finna add you right now. Nomad Travel.
You know what? Where's my other phone?
Travel.
I got 3 phones on this trip. Shit.
Well, his is DC Born Rob Erasing Borders. That's his channel. DC Born Rob Erasing.
DC Born
Rob.
I got you.
And it's called Erasing Borders. Yes. And please, moderators, put DC Born Rob's channel inside. Hanif's channel inside.
I just subscribed to you, brother.
Yes, and you can see his Andres, and you could tell if his Andres is your Andres, but DC Born Rob said he doubted. He doesn't think it is. So
Oh, that was a good dream.
Oh, yeah, I know it's not. But at the end of the last videos for the past month or so, there's months. You'll see a picture of him for Nomad Travel. You'll see him walking in.
Got it.
Two different people. Guys just got to know, and I know a lot of people ask us what are the odds, and him saying that he was a tour guide, but he was actually your tour guide. He didn't have a tour business.
Yeah, he didn't have a tour business.
Yeah,
He was just.
I got you.
He was just working for. Yeah, this ain't the same dude.
That's not the same guy.
Need a car?
You said on the last 10 videos.
Book one with convenient.
Yeah, if you look at the end of the video, there's a commercial that runs for Nomad Travel.
Salute Carter 4.
There's a bunch of things that run at the end, but whenever you get time, and then once you bring up other people, Raze, I'll shoot you a picture of them. I know I got a picture of them somewhere.
Okay, yeah, all right. It's salute to all 500.
Nah. I just seen him.
That's not him. Okay, that's not him.
No.
Okay, well, hey guys, well, salute to all 525 people watching Raze with Hanif Sadiq, and now DC Born Rob is in the building. Please subscribe to all these brothers' channels. You know, they came up here, you know, in DC Born Rob, you know, he's trying to clear the air and clear Andres' name. That's not DC Born Rob's Andres. No. Carter 4, salute to you. Yes, he's answering the questions. Carter 4, thank you for being a member. And thank you for that hot intro track, Carter 4. Even DC Born Rob is here. Felix King says, yes, he is in the building. Yes, DC Born Rob is here. WG is here. Thank you for that $2. The picture, bro. So everybody asking for the Andres picture. Because people want to know about that Andres. Damien sends a $2. Why so defensive when asked to show Andres? Okay. You know.
Defensive? Why would I be defensive?
Well, that's what they said. You know, I didn't say it. Damien said it with the super chat. Yeah.
Hey, tell him, bro. I love people and I love him and bless his heart, man. And man, Allah guide him towards salvation, bro.
Let me see. I got my old phone. Let me see if I got a picture of him. But if you saw that picture, you know. I mean, you saw him at the end of the video. It's only a 7-second clip, but that's enough to tell.
And Bipolar Talk, salute to you for that Cash App donation. Bipolar Talk TV.
You talking about one of them? Yep. I'm like, nah, that don't look like Andre.
Mazzy sends a donation too. Maz. How did you feel? Maz says, let me ask you, how did you feel when you were trying to ask for help on a mountain and people were saying, you know, you said one lady said something about death and they didn't want to help you when you fell and you first got injured?
I mean, I felt like, how would you feel? I'm scared. Shit. You know, at that time, you know, I was frightened, bro, for my life. You know what I'm saying? It felt a lot different after because I'm here. But during that situation, you know, you got a broken patella that's not functioning. You can't walk on a leg, and you got people trying to basically chase you, and you know, you asking for help, and people laughing at you. How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel welcome. I didn't feel like nobody loved me for sure. So, you know, I don't know what you could get from that, but
right.
But that's it's just a genuine opinion. But like I said, I don't think them was good people up there.
And Rod 2 Tricks, 199 donate. Big Super is back. Big Super has escaped out of Darnell's dungeon. Thank you, Big Super, for pulling up, and thank you for that 199 donation to the Raze Surveyor Fund. Big Super is back. He escaped the dungeon. What is this? This your Andres?
That's Andres right there, yeah.
I know, I seen him. I'm telling you, bro, that's not him.
Exactly. I know. I just wanted to clear for everybody out there who asked, like, word on the street and whatever. Shoot, like I said, just like I know Razor, and I know that wouldn't have been him, same thing for Andre. So I appreciate it, bro. Again, man, sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I still love Medellin, Colombia.
That's not Andres, bro. I'm like, whoever watching this, let me see.
So Rob, that's not your address. So
I knew it wasn't, but I just wanted to bring it on while since he's gonna be on here answering questions because you guys gonna give him some way harder questions than is this my Andres. So I appreciate you stepping. Oh, you got
all
a
right.
picture.
Who's that? Who's that? All right. Hold on.
That's Andres.
I got better pictures, but it's on my actual camera. I was videotaping and recording out there, so I actually got him in some videos. If you look at my first video I made when I was like I got robbed in Colombia and I spelled Colombia wrong. I spelled it wrong on purpose because I knew I was gonna get hella people to react to it. So I'm like, he actually in the background and you can hear his voice and you know what I'm saying. You can kind of tell that's not your same Andres, but
yeah, I say post that, man, and let other people be aware.
Oh no, when I just been putting together, just trying to edit on my Final Cut in my Adobe. I like to make the videos look, I'm trying to make it look like a mini movie damn near. So I'm just taking
interesting. Wow. So he showed Andres, guys. Hanif
yeah, they're gonna want to see that pic again.
I'm gonna show y'all a video. I'm gonna show you it's gonna be in 4K. Cause I'm like, them dudes tried to kill me, bro. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all tried to do this to me. This is what I'm not saying that you did nothing. All I'm saying is you left me to die.
Wow.
Because he didn't do nothing. All he did was walk the other way. But when he walked the other way, that let me know that you wasn't with me no more. And your friends is following me. And then they chasing me. And then they whistling. So I'm like, if nobody was trying to get me or nobody was trying to take me, why I had to go through all the things that I had to go through to be free? Why nobody helping me? Why people laughing at me? You know what I'm saying? It's like they plan that shit.
Right. The Flyboy way. And Industry to Keys, pull back up. 200,000 subscribers strong. I need you to pull back up, Keys, real quick. I want you to ask your question that you wanted to ask Hanif. What day did it happen? What day did you leave medical? Did you leave Medellin? Oh, Medellin. All right. Did you leave Medellin right after? You said
No.
you kept falling. Were you able to walk after normal?
You just asked a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah. All right. Handle the first one. What day did it happen? What day did you leave Medellin?
So this day, and you could look this up, and I'm pretty sure you could vouch for this. November 30th, it's a festival out there, right?
Okay.
Coming into December. I'm asking the brother who got the business out there. It's a festival with fireworks, November 30th, right?
Okay.
So the question.
So Rob, Rob, he's asking you about the dates of the festivals, the fireworks. Do you
November 30th? It brings in the new December. It's like a big festival out there, and they do fireworks. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the day that I was up there in the mountains. I didn't leave the mountains until December 3rd. I didn't get home until December because I had to fly to Bogota. So I was out there for a couple of days because I was trying to get my emergency passport. I want to say I came home on the 6th or 7th.
Okay.
Might be this. It's like the same day I got the MRI because when I got out the airport, I went straight to the hospital because I ain't never went to a hospital. I didn't go to a hospital in Medellin. I was scared. I didn't want them to like look for me or the police had already dropped me off at a shady hotel. They dropped me off at a hotel that only cost like 120 mil. That's cheap as fuck. That's like $30. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The police dropped me off at a hotel like that. And then when you look through the window, it was holes and shit. And it's like a whole nother room. Looked like a laundry room, but they had sheets and shit. And it looked like, it looked like they'd keep a motherfucker in there or something. I left there. For real. This real shit. The lady wouldn't even call me. She wouldn't even call me a ride because I was trying to get to Medellin Airport. And she was telling me that I couldn't leave until the morning time until the police came. And I'm like, why I gotta leave with the police? Like, why you not trying to call? I'm telling you to call me a ride. Like, you supposed to be assisting me. And this lady was assisting that I stayed there throughout the night. And I'm like, this looked like the shadiest hotel. Like, it's people coming there and there for 30 minutes and leaving. Like, they only paying for 30 minutes. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
like, that's why I stayed at the Dan Carlton for 2 days, and then I flew to Bogota to the American Embassy. I left there on the 3rd day, but I left like at 1 a.m. Like, I ain't even stay there. I was like, as soon as I got my passport, I got my shit and at the airport. My flight didn't leave till like 1:30 though. I was
Right.
like,
Right. Okay.
I'm gone.
I mean, now we got In the Streets of Keys is in the building. Now, Rob, you probably wait. Well, Rob, you can stay. You can stay a bit if you but if you gotta leave, it's okay. But you can stay on a little bit. In the Streets of Keys is in the building. Salute to you, In the Streets of Keys. So, 200,000 subscribers strong. In the Streets.
What's up?
Keys.
Assalamu alaikum.
He has covered this story. And you got some questions to ask Hanif. Go.
Yo, definitely. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yo, well, first of all, we happy you all right. We just had some small questions. I heard you say that that this happened on November 30th, right?
Yeah, the night.
Okay, at night. Okay, that night. So you went up the mountain at night with your $3,000 camera, right?
Yep.
Okay, hey, everybody make mistakes.
No, that's why I'm like, I'm over here listening to you. I'm like, I sure did.
Yeah. Nah. So you went up on the mountain after you got robbed. You went up the mountain with a $3,000 camera on 11:30.
Call it a robbery, bro. I'll just say, like, bro, once they tried to take me, like, I'm like, I see y'all don't want my belongings, y'all want me. You feel me?
Right. Nah, cool. And then you stayed on the mountain for 2 days, right? So you was on the mountain. So the first, the second, basically the third, you was on the mountain.
Yep.
Okay, so then you left the mountain after you cut your dreads off, went to the barbershop, got a fresh fade, and then went out to party on December 4th then, right?
Party on December 4th.
Yeah, it's a picture on Instagram. I don't know if you know, it's tagged of you December 4th. I mean, you can't change that date. So by December 4th.
I was at the Dan Carlton. The Dan Carlton is like a big hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we got it straight for the.
I don't know what picture you talking about, but I wasn't partying at December 4th. I was just at the Dan Carlton. And
so I just want to make sure for the people who are afraid to go to Colombia that they got the information right. So so like I said, you went out November 30th with the camera, you partying, you vibing, you on the mountain, Andres, you knocked 2 dudes off, jumped down the mountain, Bruce Legroy, we got you, right? You on the mountain, December 1st, 2nd, 3rd. You got off the mountain after you cut your hair with a knife, Rambo style, right? You went to the barbershop, got a clean fade.
No, I went to the police dropped me off at that hotel, and that hotel was shady, but it was a barbershop across the street from that hotel. So I'm like, yeah, I went to go get saucy, bruh. Even though I went through some shit, I'm not trying to be walking around Medellin looking like how I was looking. So yeah, I went to go get cut.
Then you went. And then I'm just asking. And then you went to the with a drink and stood up taking pictures on December 4th after you were traumatized for 3 days. I'm just asking a question.
That last part, I don't know what you're talking about, like taking the picture. And I took some pictures with some people who knew that I was an artist, and I was in front of like a piano, and but I wasn't out partying or doing no shit like that.
All right, hold on one second. Hold on. We with you. We just trying to make sure we get it straight so we can keep people safe.
Because I'm like,
we keep people safe.
Hey,
this is the picture of you right here on December 4th.
Yeah, that's at the Dan Carlton. That's my boy that I met at the Dan Carlton. He got an SF something studio. Yep, that's a little bro that played.
Right.
Yep.
Man, your patella healed in record time, my guy.
I'm standing on a broken patella.
Okay. Okay.
So you say that's a broken patella?
Okay.
He's
So
Standing on a broken patella, you could stand on something that's not, together. I didn't go to the doctor until I got back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, even right now, like I'm in more pain right now than I was before I even got an operation. So I'm like, yeah, I was standing on a broke leg. Yeah, for sure. I was out chilling, walking around the hotel right after that shit. Yeah,
hey,
I
hey, I
was.
mean, hey, they say you gotta be in good spirits at all times. I mean, this looked like you hit the lottery, my guy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was at the Dan Carlton, broke leg, everything, chilling, vibing with the people still until I got out that motherfucker.
Gotcha.
okay.
Oh, okay. So after that happened, you
You can
got the
ask
fade up, crispy fade.
I'm like, ask the people up there. They'll tell you he was limping, but I still was out. Good energy, not scared. Still went outside, smoked me a blunt, everything, and got on the plane.
Okay. And then you got on the plane, and then you got back to Oakland, right?
So I got on the plane to Bogota. I
Okay,
stayed
Bogota, and then
in Bogota for 2 days too.
2 days, and then you got back from the party on the 4th. You got back, went to Oakland
It wasn't
on
a
the
party.
7th, right?
It wasn't a party. The Dan Carlton is an elegant hotel, so they got a piano right there. Anybody who artistic could sit down and play. They got a place right there where you could just eat. I was really just out there, just down there chilling, getting some food, and then I ran into a breath from the dude in the picture. If you look at him, he does music, and I'm an artist, so he got like a whole bunch of connection. And I had met him there when I was just walking through the hallway, and he had stopped me and he had talked to me. So I was just really just conducting business with him because he got like a little line on, the music scene out there. So I'm like, yeah, I still was making connections, still trying to make the most out of the trip. Just because a person,
Got you.
just because a person down, and just because a person went through something, don't mean that they gotta act a certain way. Like I said, I did 6 years in prison. If I was supposed to die, I believe in a lie. If I was supposed to die, I wouldn't be here. So I'm here for a reason. So if I'm here for a reason, why should I go and be moping around and acting like something wrong with me or being scared of people or all that dumb shit? And the God still got me here. My faith strong as fuck. Talking about, but I'm from East
I got you.
and it's different out here. You feel me? So, I don't know where everybody else from, and I'm not saying that this the hardest place or the most gangster place of them, but this place make people who don't see nothing wrong with what I just did. They're like, yeah, bro, trying to get home. But before bro went home, he's still walking. He still got the strength to do the shit that he could do. He gonna do it. Now, if I couldn't walk and I couldn't do that shit, I wouldn't do it. But shit,
Got you.
I didn't know my shit was broke like that until I got home. I'm not even
Hold on.
I'm not even knowing my shit shattered like that because I'm still walking on my.
Well, in the story you said that your shit was broke like 5 times. It snapped 5 times, so you knew something was wrong.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong. My shit
And
snapped.
you was hopping around and everything, and then you got down. How did you get down off the mountain? And where did you go? Did you go to the hospital? So you got out the hospital on the 3rd, went to
I
the
didn't go,
place.
I didn't go to the hospital out there at all. And you gotta listen to me, brother. I never went to
I
the
was just
hospital out there. You gotta listen to me. The people who helped me on that 3rd day drove me to the police station. When they drove me to the police station, like I said, they didn't report me until the 3rd day. So when I get to the police station, they're like, hey, you're a missing person. You have to go with us. So, like I said, I went with the police. They took me to get my shit from my Airbnb. That's when I seen Andres. And that's when I confronted him and told them, but they really wasn't tripping. And then that's when they took me to that shitty hotel. When they took me to that shitty hotel, I had to find my way up out that hotel. I already knew that that hotel wasn't cool. But while I was at that hotel, I got a cut across the street. Because I'm like, look, I'm looking whooped. I'm looking crazy. I'm still out here. So I'm not a person to go around and not represent myself in the highest manner that I can represent myself. I don't know how other people live. But even though a nigga had to chop the dreads off and do all that shit, life not over. I'm still out there trying to knock something. Fuck it.
so yeah. Hey, I mean, hey, I understand. I mean, I don't, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to understand. Hey, your leg has snapped a bunch of times while you hopping around. You saying you scared, you crying, you doing all that, and you said instead of going to the hospital, let me go get a haircut.
I got cut across the street. What's wrong with that?
All right. I mean, and DC Born Rob, you heard a lot of stories before, man. Does this make any sense or what?
Why would I go to the hotel? I mean, go to the hospital out there, and I'm not really familiar with, how things is operated, or if they know about. Like, I wasn't finna go to no hospital and just be sitting in there. And I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get home. So in the midst of
Yo, when something is wrong with you, man, you ain't worried about none of that. You ain't saying, "Hey, yo, let me go get a haircut and go chill out and my leg snap." Come on, man. Hey, just keep it real, yo. You want some subscribers? We can tag you. Come on, man. Just keep it real with us, bro.
Yeah, I could tell you just want problems. I don't want no problems, bro. You feel me?
I'm just asking the question, man. That's all. I'm asking some questions. The people want to know. The people ask me to come through. That's all.
But I'm not finna go back and forth with you, on no little simple shit. But you feel me? Hey, I appreciate you raising Raze. I feel like I raised awareness.
I said, hey,
going on, and we could probably.
Yes, well, you did, and well, Keith kind of doesn't believe the story. It's
I'm not really tripping on what Keith believes.
Hey, I'm a roll because I want him to stay and continue so we can hear more of the story, so we can raise awareness for what it looks like when somebody trying to blow up their YouTube channel. So come on, y'all. I'll see y'all later, man. DC Born Rock, keep doing your thing. You another Washingtonian. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, peace.
All
hey,
right,
one quick question though, right quick.
All right.
You said you stayed at the Dan Carlton. Was it the one in Poblado?
Yeah, Poblado.
43rd?
I'm not familiar with the streets, but I was in Poblado, I believe.
Yeah, it's right next to there's a park right next to it.
It's a park right across the street. Exactly. It's a Starbucks across the street.
A Starbucks across the street? You may have been the one a little bit further down than that, because the one in Poblado, I don't think there's I'm trying to picture where a barbershop is across from. I'm very familiar with that. Matter of fact, I think you were the one in Poblado, because I recognize the staircase. No,
I didn't get cut across the street from Poblado. I got cut across the street from when the police dropped me off at that shitty hotel.
Oh, okay. The trash hotel. He
there was a barbershop across the street from there. So that's why I'm like, y'all gotta listen, bro. Like, I think y'all just trying to do some crazy switch up word shit. But if you listen, it's recorded. You could record it back, and it's just gonna say what I said.
Well, he's you're saying here, you're answering the questions. You answer the questions, and some people, a lot of guys did videos on you. At least you got O'Shea Duke Jackson said he believes your story, Hanif.
Bro, hey, Raze, I respect you and I appreciate you putting me on your platform. But like I said in the beginning, I'm not really tripping on anybody believing me or anything. I'm just more just trying to raise awareness on just be careful. I'm not saying don't go to Colombia. I'm not saying that you're gonna get hurt. I'm just saying that this is what happened to me. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why I'm I really didn't come here to debate or answer weird ass questions, or you feel me? I'm just trying to, you feel me? I'm hurt as fuck right now. I thought we was gonna be on some positive shit. I ain't know we was gonna come on this fucking be on, bro, come on with the hat. I love bro. I love what he doing. But I'm telling him something and he don't believe me, I can't change his mind, nor am I gonna sit up here and argue with another melanated man over something that I know it's not gonna do us any benefit of finding indifference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to blow up my YouTube channel off this. I'm just trying to make it like everybody else. And this shit happened to me. I'm like, shit, I feel like people need to know. I didn't want who wants to go on live and who wants to say, hey, this bad shit happened to me. I want somebody to listen to my last song or come to my barbershop and get cut. I don't want to be on the internet talking about, oh, these people did stuff to me in Colombia, and that's not cool. I'm not happy this shit happened to me. I'm more I'm in pain. But if I could tell somebody, hey, this what happened to me, this where I went wrong, this what I probably could have did, that's what all I'm trying to do. But I'm like everybody else trying to, say, oh, I don't believe them. And well, that's what you don't believe. But if you could take any good out of the message and out of the mistakes that I made, and you don't make those same mistakes, alhamdulillah. Anything else that you're looking for that's negative, that's not, promoting anything of positivity or righteousness or awareness, like you could just leave it alone. Just take the bad shit that I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm fucking up. I'm going to the mountains with a $3,000 camera. I'm fucking in Colombia with a guy that I fucking barely know, and I'm trusting this motherfucker with my life. Don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that I'm talking about. Because I'm like, bro, I'm just happy to be here.
You happy to be alive. You happy to be alive
I'm
because
just happy to be here.
you could have died.
That's why I'm like, I'm glad that bro came on here because you got a business out there, and I know it's lucrative for your business to keep going, and you got to clear up your worker name. I respect that. You feel me?
Yes,
like,
Andres. Yes, yes.
But other bro coming on with the hat on, that's too much negativity for me, Raze.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being real with you. Like, I respect you. I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm not trying to talk to people like that no more. I'm trying to leave all the bullshit. I'm trying to heal, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm in the healing stage right now.
Mm-hmm.
This like therapy for me, being able to tell people some real shit on my heart, not to argue with a motherfucker.
And matter of fact, as we because go ahead, guy, because you have like a thing on your Instagram, right, where people could donate. Because you was in crutches, you was having a tough time out there, right? I'm gonna show this right quick. And right, that's your injury. I will show you on the crutches so they can see that she was walking with the crutches. That's the bones right there. Right there. There you go.
Yep, that's my clothing line. That's my shoes right there. You feel me?
Right.
That's what I created right there. You feel me?
There you go. And that's him right there. And I'm going to post your Instagram in the chat again. But go ahead into his YouTube channel. His Instagram is on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is posted inside the chat right now, inside the live chat. And salute to all 590 people watching. Raze along with DC Born Rob and Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over. Hit that subscribe button. He did not have to come on this show and tell this story. He did not have to come on the show. He knew a lot of people was kind of like skeptical about the story. He brought receipts. He's answering your questions. He's answered your questions. We cleared up the Andres thing, I believe. He showed Andres on the screen. He's answered your questions about the dates on the photos of the surgeries. Hey, he's here. He's brung it. He just brung it tonight. And I appreciate Hanif Sadiq for pulling up here. Please make your way over to Hanif.
I appreciate you having a platform too, and I subscribe to your channel, and I was just looking at your creativity, bro. I'm a creative person too, and I know you spent hella time on your channel, on your image, on your logos, on your intro videos. And I'm like, bro, kudos to you, because I'm like, you inspired me. I'm like, damn, I need to get my shit like Raze shit. You feel me? Like your shit smooth, bro. I'm from Oakland, and I'm like, I've been out there to New York before. I've been to Manhattan, and I've been to Connecticut. And y'all culture out there, real clean too. Like, I like the boroughs. I like, y'all got the sapphires out there. I didn't hit that shit up. Y'all got the little BART station. You could take the trains. Like, y'all got a cool little swag out there. But I like how your YouTube channel is, bro. It's hella clean.
Well, thank you,
guys. Hey,
all right.
Hey, appreciate you jumping on to tell your story, man, and clear up all the questions. Your story did the rounds, man. When like I don't know, 15 people send me the same video, your story's all around. So people just got some questions. So you're gonna get a few more questions in here, man. But appreciate you stepping up and answering all the questions, man. And clearing up the thing with Andres too, man. Much thanks. Man, I'm gonna jump out of here though, man. Peace, man. Recuperate well, man.
Salute, Rob.
Good luck to you, bro.
Bet.
That's DC Born Rob, guys. As he make his way, subscribe to DC Born Rob. He's chasing 20,000 subscribers himself, doing a great job reporting on the news out there inside Medellin, Colombia. So it was only it made sense to bring DC Born Rob on to talk to a guy who survived in the mountains out there inside Medellin, and hopefully you guys watching this live stream learn something. Now, Hanif Sadiq, before I let him go, he said that he doesn't think that it's too dangerous out there. You said you would
Yeah,
you would
I wouldn't say it's not a no-go zone. I would just say if you a tourist, like you a gringo, you don't understand Spanish, you know, you not from out there, stay in Poblado. Don't even
Mhm.
go outside Poblado. Just stay right there. Stay in the tourist areas. Don't be taking no taxis, and you know if you get on the shuttles that the hotels provide, and you will be cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you leave Poblado, you taking a chance with your life.
Woo! You hear that, guys? This is important. He said you're taking a chance with your life in Medellin if you exit Poblado. Guys, and I've done robbery videos out there in Poblado also because the criminals, them damn motos, they pull up out there because they know people got money. But he's saying, Hanif, this guy that survived the mountain, he's saying you're playing with your life if you exit Poblado area. Guys, you got to take his word. You got to take his word.
I mean, that's why I'm like, cause I was out there for 2 weeks, and I took the train station. I was on the motorcycle. I've been to I want to say it's Capucha. It's like a barrio area, but many people stopped me and told me personally that they was like Colombia es muy peligroso. They told me like basically be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So and an old man told me that. An old lady told me that. A younger lady told me that. And then the dude that was selling fruit told me that. And I'm like, everybody was just always warning me to just be careful. And I should have really took that to heed because I'm like, if you in a place and everybody keep telling you be careful, bro, like you probably don't need to be there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like, man, it's that. And I'm just thinking about the United States. I'm like, shit, I'm from Oakland. I'm like, shit, people die out here every day too, you know? But it's different because ain't nobody in Oakland like looking for foreigners and trying to kidnap them. You
Right,
know
wait, hold on.
what I'm saying?
This right here. All 550 people watching right now. And salute to you, Will. We standing on business and broken patellas all 24. Thank you for that $4.99 donation to the Race of Fun. Now, this is important, guys. People keep saying that the Matrix, aka USA, the cities out here in the USA is dangerous, right? They be like, well, you go to Medellin because you in the dangerous hoods, the dangerous cities out here in the states. You just said there's a difference. That
It's
difference
different.
is you are not being targeted as a foreigner. This is a channel we talk about tourism and stuff like that. You are not being targeted as a foreigner inside Oakland, you said?
Yeah, Oakland. Like I've been in New York. I've been to Harlem.
Right.
They not looking at me like, oh, this a Californian. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like, oh, this nigga might be from Jamaica Queens or something. You know, I got dread. So, you know, at that time, so you know, they ain't looking at me like, oh, this a gringo. We could get over on him, kidnap him, or you know what I'm saying? In Medellin, everybody looking at you because they like, man, he's not from here. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's the dangerous part because I don't be out here and looking at a Chinese person and just like, hey, they might not be from out here. I'm finna try to get over on them or you know what I mean? Like we don't do shit like
Right.
that.
Right. Yeah.
So like we really like, you know, I feel like in America, even in ghettos, like it's more welcoming than it is out there. You know,
Wow. That's big. This is big time. This is big coming from you saying that. And you said Medellin looks beautiful. You said that
it
geographical.
looks geographically, it looks beautiful, bro. The geography, the architecture, the colors, the people, the women, like it's beautiful.
Yeah,
But
we know the woman. We know the woman. Yeah, the snow
yeah,
bunny. We know the
yeah,
woman.
they beautiful, bro. On everything,
Yeah.
like they gorgeous. You'll be like everywhere you go, you'll be like, damn. But you can't get blinded and not see that hey, these people only make $30 a month or $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't making no 3,000 a month or you know 3,000 out there like 12 million. shit, they not making that no month.
Right,
So
man.
out here, they looking at us like, man, they rich, and compared to them, we are rich.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
So that's what I feel like. That's why they was looking at me. They like, all right, it's a young dude. He done rented this Airbnb out for a whole month. He got cameras. He done got a motorcycle. He paying for our fucking dinner. And I'm like, bro, I only spent fucking $900 out there. Like, you know what I mean? And they thinking this shit is a lot.
Right. And guys, he just explained the difference between Medellin, which I've been arguing, well, and not really arguing, but telling people over and over the past year and a half. There is a difference as a foreigner tourist inside Medellin.
I'm on my Grant, you want to say hi to the people, Grant? I'm doing an interview with Raze.
Hi.
Say what's up, Grant. This my Grant, y'all. Grant, they don't believe that I'm hurt. They don't believe that I'm hurt, Grant.
Really?
Yes, people out here questioning me if this shit real.
Did you give them a picture of your
leg? I gave them a picture, everything. They still don't believe me, Grant.
It's not fake.
This my Grant right here. Shit, she'll tell you.
Hello, Gran. Hey,
how you doing?
I'm okay. We just having a nice interesting interview with Hanif Sadiq. And,
they wonder how I was in the Dan Carlton taking pictures with people on the broken patella. They trying to figure it out, Grant.
Only in God's grace.
That's what I told them. God's grace gave me the strength to keep going. Y'all heard it from our Grant. She done walked in here.
hey, Granny, hey, salute to you and salute to Granny. You know, wow, you know, so so you bring in all the receipts, even the biggest receipt he brought tonight. This is Granny.
Yeah.
The biggest receipt he brought tonight was that right there. The Granny, right there.
She come and check on me now because it's like she like, man, I almost lost my grandson. You know, she like, I'm older than you. You don't supposed to be leaving before me.
Yeah, man, right there. I think right there, Granny, and put a one in the chat if you agree with me. I think the Granny was his biggest receipt of the night, guys. Even more than the surgery photos.
May Allah bless your soul for that, bro.
Yes, put a one in the chat if you agree. If Granny was his biggest receipt of the night, put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. I believe Granny vouching for the story just now, which he did, is his biggest receipt of the night. Oh man. And I see some ones. Yeah, I see some ones. All right, see some twos. But I see some. See, some people still don't want to believe, but I'm seeing some ones.
Hey, Raze, I ain't mad at him, Raze. I ain't mad at him, brother.
Yeah, and salute Raze. Did Hanif show the broken leg? Yes, she showed it. It's wrapped up, but you can't expect him to take it off, Neon Shades, because he's recovering. You know what I'm saying? He's recovering, Neon. So he showed the leg. He did show the leg, but he's recovering, Neon. You know, so
I've been back for a month now. So at first, when I got out of surgery, like I said, it's crazy because I was doing better before surgery than after surgery.
Oh, the complications from the surgery. Well, a side of not side effects,
before I got the operation done, like my leg was swollen, you know what I'm saying, and I couldn't put no pressure on it too much, but I could slide it. When I got out that operation, I had to be in the wheelchair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's why I'm like, damn, I was doing better before the surgery than after.
Right, man. Yeah.
Hey, they not gonna give you. Hey, they not gonna give you Percocets and morphine for nothing.
No, they not. No.
Y'all want to see them too?
You better have some. Well, we believe you. You don't gotta show them. We believe you. Were his arms scraped and scarred in the hotel picture? Nakmeezy with the 6 British pound. Thank you, Nakmeezy, for that donation. You did say you were scarred. You were scarred.
I was hurt, bro. I was hurt, but I just didn't want to stay in my hotel room and they had a piano down there, and I know how to. I'm an artist too, bro. Like I do music. I'm just an artistic person. I got music in English, Spanish, and Chinese right now. I have made two Chinese tracks out there in Taiwan and shot some videos out there. I got a song called Mama Was Shangni. That means Mama, I miss you in Chinese. And then I got another song called Wohu Dama, meaning like I like the smoke, like who want the smoke, like
Right. Okay, so guys, make your way over. Like I said, go through his channel, YouTube channel. I'm putting the link again. Once again, you guys got to subscribe to Hanif. Man, he's saying some stuff about Medellin that I agreed with, and so he knows Medellin.
I was out there fucking with it, bro. I promise you, bro. I was out there, had a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling up. I know I had a little card to get on the expressways. I had the little licensing thing they give you when you rent out a motorcycle, and you gotta be having like little shit for checkpoints. And I was out there fucking with it and learning about the real Medellin, not the tourist parts, the parts where the people at.
Right.
And that's what I don't advise people to do. I don't advise people to go explore where the people at, because where the people at, it might not look like it, but it's gang infested.
Right. It looks very pretty, but looks can be deceiving.
It don't look like all right, there's hella gangsters around here, because like that gangster's not gonna be outside with a Bentley and jewelry and they hustling and they showing they hustle in their clothes, and they hustle different. Like they got a system, like it's so many people within a system. It's like they just a part of a conglomerate. It ain't even about money. It's just about this where we at type shit.
Right. And Chicken Burrito, thank you for that $4.99. You didn't even have your passport book. Just got robbed and fell off a mountain, and you went and got a fade. God got me. Well, thank you for that $4.99 donation. Well, you kind of answered these questions already. You answered that, right?
I mean, I did have a picture of my passport on my phone, so I had some type of identification, but it ain't the real thing. I didn't get my passport back until I went to Bogota, but yeah, I went to go get a cut, bro, on everything.
Okay.
I hobbled my ass right across that street from that janky hotel, got me a cut, hobbled back, took a shower, and left that motherfucker, and went to the Dan Carlton.
Right, and snap young villain, the Canadian 5 Canadians, snap your patella and got time for a fresh cut and got time to smile for photos. I'm not believing the story. All right, who knows?
Though. Hey, he right. A lot no though. For real, that's real.
Hey, and thank you for the $5. $5. Thank you for the 5 Canadian dollars. Thank you. And travel.
Hey, what they seem not to understand, and I'm trying to make them understand this. When I snapped my leg on November 30th, I didn't get to the hotel until like the 4th. Like, so that's like 4 days of just chilling, and I wasn't walking on it or like giving it no stress. Like I had got found, and shit, I was like, once I got out that shower and I got cleaned up and I laid down for a day, like shit, I was able to hobble a little bit. So that's why I'm like, if you got energy to keep going, you're gonna be able to keep going.
Right. Okay. Adrenaline, everything. Yeah.
You gotta think, if you gotta make it home, what you gonna cry about some shit, or is you gonna get through some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like this about the person. Like certain people not gonna believe it because they wouldn't be able to do it. They wouldn't be able to, probably endure that much pain, or be blessed enough to be able to do that. Because that's why I said God had to be with me for me to be able to, still walk and still get around by myself, damn near. You know what I'm saying? That shit real.
Right, right. And Travel Lover, is this Andres from the DC Born Rob show? No, this is not. We cleared it up. DC Born Rob was here earlier. We winded back. Travel Lover, DC Born Rob was up here. So a lot of people know DC Born Rob, Hanif. He was up here earlier.
Good
This is
brother.
not
That's
the
a good brother. I could tell he a good brother.
Yeah, this is not the same Andres. You showed the photo of your Andres. DC Born Rob showed the photo of his Andres. And two different guys. Travel Lover, thank you for that 199. And HB Gone Global's just sends 199. Thank you for that. HB Gone Global. Salute to you, HB Gone Global. And again, $2 Brick Gate 2024. Brick Gate. Thank you for that. Another $2 donation. And we got Mike Hub. Stop playing with bro. I know Hanif in real life. Man of integrity. Y'all weird as hell talking about clout. Nigga ain't got time to be lying. $4.99 donation for Mike
My
Hub.
mama, real East Oakland representative.
So you got it. So salute to you, Mike Hub. Salute to you, Mike Hub. And thank you for that donation. Let me take a sip to that. I don't know, I'm sipping tonight. As I know this is going to be an epic live stream. I already knew it, Hanif Sadiq, because like I said, you have been the talk of the YouTube verse. O'Shea Duke freaking Jackson was in the chat. He donated, and O'Shea Duke Jackson says you are telling the truth. So that's a big endorsement for you,
O'Shea.
Hanif.
Oh yeah, O'Shea Jackson. Yeah, I appreciate him, man. He had me with the tears on his page. I started laughing. He put some tears out because hey, when I had recorded me talking, it was at the Dan Carlton, so I had just went through that shit, and I said, you know what? Let me record this while it's fresh on my head, so a person can really get how I feel at the time. Because when you going through something like that, the feeling don't stay the same. Like, I'm a strong person, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get over this shit. But at that time, I was still just in shock, bro. Because I'm like, people don't understand you can go into shock. Like, you can go into a state of mind where it's like, damn, I didn't even know I could feel this way. Like,
right.
Like, people don't understand that. So that's why I'm like, you could tell a lot of the people who have questions, or a lot of the people who are in denial, you could tell those are people maybe who haven't had too many hard tests in their life. Because anybody who knows about broken bones, you'll be surprised what a person can do with that has a limb that's broken.
Right.
Like, adrenaline is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is science.
Somebody said O'Shea was being sarcastic. No, he was being real. I think I think no, he wasn't being sarcastic because he sent two different messages supporting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I got out of it. And we got. I see Westside TMZ is in the building. Shout out to the Westside. GC Judah here. Primo is here. I'm just going through some people. Window seats only. Tim Howard, the Auto Whale, is here. Let me see who else is here. Let me see. So many people in the building. I knew this was going to be an epic stream. Travelmatic is here. I can't read everybody's chat. Send a super chat. You want me to make sure to read the chat? You can ask the question while I don't know how much longer he's going to be up here. Hanif Sadiq, but he's up here.
Man, hey, I for sure. It's like 6 o'clock out here. I've been on here for 2 hours with you though, man.
Yes, you have, and I'm going to let you get your final words in because I want you to tell people your final statements before you break out of here. I want you to tell people about going to Medellin, which you pretty much said. Buster Free Jones, $4.99. Town Business, East Oakland. The suckers hating, they ain't even from the town. Salute you, Buster Free.
Hey, that's why I be like, people that's like you gotta be a certain type of person to understand, how powerful God is and how he could work through you to get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? And
go ahead, rock out for a minute. Go ahead. Go.
So that's why I'm like, my message to people, like I say, is still to be aware while you're traveling. But if you do choose to go to Medellin, I'm gonna continue to say this. Medellin is a beautiful place. It has beautiful people. It has beautiful culture. It has beautiful architecture. The geographical landscape is magnificent. Beautiful water, trees. La clima es perfecto. The climate is perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. And then in the mountains it's cold, but in the city it's hot all the time. And it's hot in a way where, it's not too bad. Like you could wear shorts pretty much all day and be cool. But you just gotta be aware. And the people out there, what I seen is they take advantage of people like me. I'm gonna just put myself out there and be vulnerable. I'm a nice person. I'm a giving person. I'm a loving person. Like I said, I love a lot. You have not yet reached understanding until you want for yourself, you want for your brothers and sisters. And for your brothers and sisters, you want for yourself because you shouldn't want to harm yourself. So you want to treat somebody how you want to be treated. But in a place like that, they don't even know how to treat themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if they did, they wouldn't be on shit like they was on. They'd be trying to figure out how they can get an honest dollar and make honest money and show their kids a better life that they could have for their future. But it's like everybody out there not bad because some Colombians helped me. And I got to witness a beautiful Colombian family that's loving and didn't want nothing but to help and make sure I was okay. And then I got Andres, who pretended to be my friend, pretended to care for me, and crossed me in the end. And you got to know that people like that exist. And that's why I say, Allah was with me because I feel like he needed me to open up my eyes on my journey that I'm going on to understand that everybody not your friend. Everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody don't love you. Everybody don't want to see you do good. I'm out there in the country. I'm young. I got everything that I want. I'm not wanting for nothing. I'm happy. I'm getting up. I'm working out. These people out there struggling probably, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm just doing me, doing good to the people that's around me, and I'm living. But it's a person right next to me that's working and probably miserable with their fucking life and trying to fuck up minds. So you got to know that people like that exist, and you got to be weary and aware of motherfuckers like that because it could cost you your life because it almost cost me mine. But what I won't do is sit up there and feel sorry for myself or sit up there and downplay myself like I'm just a stupid motherfucker. Like I said, am I nice? Yes. Am I giving? Yes. Am I understanding? Yes. Am I thoughtful? Yes. But am I dumb? Hell nah. I learned from my mistakes. And this is something that I learned from and that I'm trying to at least show people out there in the world that, hey, don't be so naive. Don't give people the best of you. Keep that shit to yourself and for your close ones. You feel me?
And well, with Andres, he kind of like, well, I can't say sweet talked you, but he made it seem like he was just so kind
Bruh,
and friendly.
bruh,
Yes.
he was like just say I get off the plane, he picked me up. We like bro, I done smoked a blunt with him before, like just chilling. And then I told him like I don't really fuck around like that because like I'm just trying to I was out there on some like woo-saw healthy shit. I've been working all year. And I'm like, man, I'm just trying to chill, get my body right, work out, drink water. But I had chilled with him and talked to him and learned about him. And when you meet somebody and you get to talking in this, and it's like, you fucking with it and you being real. Like I said, I met his mama, met his grandma, but like I said, I don't think it was just all the way Andres. I think he was following orders from that boss because, like I said, I had just checked the boss about my sister. So, and this happened 3 days after that, after we had that dinner, and I checked him. So I'm like, and the boss had something to say when Andres took me to his mama's shop them days before. So when I think about that, I'm like, this could have been on some jealous, envious, macho type of shit. I'm trying to prove a point. So that's why I'm like, honestly, I don't feel like he was an all the way bad person, but due to the fact that he left me for dead, whether he was following orders or not, because when I seen him the second time, he was scared and looked like he was, sorry for what he did. But for the most part, he was scared. he looked like he was like spooked because he like, damn, this nigga made it, and we was looking for him. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that a nigga sweet talk me or nothing. I've spent 2 whole weeks with this person, and he ain't never disrespected me. He ain't never did no weird shit. And you know, people do weird shit all the time when you around them for more than one day. So he ain't never did none of that. He was always cool, respectful, on time, took me to where I needed to go, showed me around. Like I said, I rode all the way to Guadalupe with him. So I didn't think that this person would do that to me. But like I say, after that dinner, like I'm like, damn, that's the only thing that I could really pinpoint in my mind that went wrong out there. Because other than that, everything was cool. Like the spot was cool. It was never a problem. We never got into a misunderstanding or, you know, all the type of weird shit you will have with people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So that's why I'm like, man, it really caught me off guard because I'm like, damn, I wouldn't even think that this motherfucker, he didn't even seem like the type of that's why I'm like, he walked away. He didn't even want nothing to do with it.
Right. And but somebody asked me, was that mountain next to Metro Cabo? Metro Cabo? You don't really know that.
Man, it was I'm gonna tell you right now because I'm gonna go to my I have put it on the map.
Yeah, the guy was asking, yeah.
So
Because I had another guy that got drugged and robbed. He was on the show before out there in Medellin. So he's asking because
yeah, it was on Camino Los Rieles. Like it was all the way up that road.
Okay. So that's your answer for the guy that asked me that?
I would say, oh no. Oh, yep. I said it right. It was on Camino. It was up that hill. So I would say Camino del Jalisco or Camino Los Reales, like that little area, because it's green on the map, and then it's away from the city. So that's where I was at because I had to find my locator on my iPhone, and my iPhone's still up there. And then I got another tracker on the iPhone that they stole, and that shit in the city right now. I can see it right now.
Right. And that answers your question to the guy that sent me that message, that Cash App, and thank you for that Cash App. To the Panama City Fund. Now, let me ask you: are you planning? Well, so you don't know if you're ever going to go back to Colombia, or there's some other places that you think?
Bro, I would really love to go back there, but knowing the fact what I know now, like on some real shit, if you was to go to Colombia, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro, because I wasn't on no shit like this when I was out there. I was on really some uplifting, trying to get my soul right type shit. But if you was to go out there, you only go out there for the bad bitches, and I'm like, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If a black man was to go out there, you going out there for the females because they gorgeous. But at the same time, if you a black man and you going out there for the females, if you don't speak Spanish, if you don't know their culture, if you don't know what's going on, you gonna have to pay for pussy. And I'm not a nigga that pay for pussy. So I'm like, if you okay with paying for pussy, you know, you gonna get what you got coming. Because if you paying for something that's worth a lot, because you know a woman temple was worth a lot. You know what I'm saying? They might not know that, but you know they could produce life. So if you fucking with a lady and she's okay with letting you pay to enter her and be with her, you know that's not a true genuine lady. But if you was to meet a true genuine lady out there, the attributes you would have to have is you gotta know Spanish, you gotta know their culture, you gotta know your way around, you gotta know their money system. You got to be a real man because there's women out there who got jobs and they looking for the same shit that a female out here looking for. So I say if you a man and you out there trying to knock you a little chick, you got to at least bare minimum speak Spanish and know the culture. So because I'm like, when I was out there, shit, I was speaking and it's easy to knock a chick, but I really wasn't on nothing like that. Like I was really out there trying to get my soul right so I could level up with my business and
no snow bunnies. You
say no what?
No snow bunnies. We call them snow bunnies. The Paisa chicks.
Snow bunnies.
Yeah, no snow bunnies.
Paisa chicks. Yeah, they out there, bro. They out there and they going for the low. You feel me? But me personally, I wouldn't go back to Colombia because I'm not really into, and all the females is like that. So like I'm not into females who, trying to get down like that. So like,
Right, right.
so would I go back out there? Nah, it's other places that I could go visit. I already been there. I had the experience. I'm cool. You feel me? I've been to two different cities out there. I've been to Medellin. I've been to the capital. I've been to Bogota. I haven't been to Cartagena. I wanted to go to Cartagena because I wanted to go to Palenque where the Africans at, and
Right.
that's where I really wanted to go. But they got a Palenque in Medellin, and I thought the Palenque in Medellin was the same Palenque that was in Cartagena. So I really picked the wrong city based off the lack of information that I had. Because I was thinking Palenque was close to Medellin and Palenque close to Cartagena. I was supposed to be in Cartagena.
Oh, you were. So you were supposed to be in Cartagena, the clock tower area.
Yeah, I was supposed to go out there because I wanted to go see the Africans. I wanted to go see my
Right.
people out there and
Yeah.
congregate with them and learn about the culture. But I ended up in Medellin and I had to make the best out of that because I kept on asking him like, I'm trying to go to Palenque. And then when he showed me the Palenque that I was talking about, he was like, man, that's a plane ride. And then that's why I was like, damn, I might have to book a plane ride to Cartagena. And I was gonna do that, but this shit had happened. Because a plane ride to Cartagena from Medellin only $80. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
was
sometimes cheaper. Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I was
Sometimes
finna
like
do
40 bucks.
yeah, I was finna do that. I was finna be out there, get a hotel, and go to Palenque. But I end up getting hurt. Cause like I said, man, my business out here has just been crazy. And I've been running the shop, I've been designing the clothes and doing the music, and I was overwhelmed. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go around the world, still fuck with the music, still fuck with the designing, but vlog. You know what I'm saying? I was like, vlogging really, get your viewers up, get your YouTube up, and you know how I go when you taking trips and people want to see different shit. People interested in shit like that. So that's what I was trying to do, but a motherfucker got stopped by them doing that to me.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a shame.
It's inexpensive to travel in South America. You feel me? For us,
Yeah,
if you a
yeah,
motherfucker out here and you making $5 a month and you save for a couple months, like you could leave for the year. You feel me? A whole year, you could be gone.
and all right, yeah. And before I let you go, what other countries are you planning on visiting if you are, or did this spook you? You
Nah,
know,
this didn't spook me, man. My next trip gonna be, you feel me, to my native land, bro, Nigeria, bro. I'm gonna go to Lagos, and I do want to go to South Africa. Um, I am gonna go back to South America, but not Colombia. I'm thinking about going to like Panama City, or you feel me,
that's
Paraguay.
where I'm going. I'm going to Panama City. Yes, I'll be going there.
I'm trying to go up out there and fuck with it. Inshallah, I could go with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you more than welcome. More than welcome.
But my leg got to get cool and right.
Yeah, the
I'm
leg.
always stay tapped in with you, bro, because I am a motherfucker that travel. I'm a cool, educated motherfucker. I know about the world. I'm physically fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm well equipped for us to be out traveling and getting through shit. You know what I'm saying? I know. I see you be busting down, so I'm like, I followed your Instagram. I see you be lifting weights and shit, busting down. You super swole out there. You feel me?
Yeah, I get it in.
I
Yeah, yeah.
already know. Hey, when I was up in the pen, I hit the 300 before, man.
Oh
That
yeah.
period, yeah. I used to be fucking with it when I was locked up. I used to be working out up in that yard. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, we gotta be swollen up in there. You know what I'm saying?
I stay on the bars now, though. I just do bars and you feel me. A lot of like plyometrics now because I just gotta stay flexible. If anything,
Yeah. The calisthenics.
yeah, calisthenics is where I really be on. I see you be lifting in weights, man. You got got that size on you. You feel me?
Yeah. I go up and down. So sometimes I like calisthenics too, though. I like calisthenics, but I kind of lean out when I do more calisthenics. But yeah, I get it in. Some months I'm bigger than other months, but pause. I know guys paying pause, but yeah. But yeah, I love the workout. I love the gym and stuff like
Bro,
that. And
that's how I know you a good brother, bro. People who work out, bro, you got to be connected to the source, bro. That keep you connected. You feel me?
right.
Keep you in the mind state of just being successful. If you looking good, you're gonna be thinking good. If you thinking good, you're gonna be doing good. And if you doing good, you're gonna influence people to do good. So that's how I know you a good brother. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. No doubt,
Oh,
no
that's
doubt.
the only reason I got on with you. I ain't looking for no fame or trying to be talking to nobody like you had, bro, on with the hat. Like I ain't even into all that. I just look.
Keys,
I
Keys,
just look.
industry to Keys. That's my guy, industry to Keys.
Yeah.
But you know,
I mean, no disrespect. I love the brother. He another melanated man. So just for that alone, I got love for him. But you feel me? Come on here and you can have your opinion, but I'm not finna go back and forth with you though. You can stand on your opinion. I stand on my truth. And your opinion can be truth in your eyes. Everybody got their life, but I'm not gonna go back and forth when the whole world against melanated people. It just don't make no sense to me. The whole world against us. So why would I want to go against my brother on a topic? You know, it's not. It's just not. It's not smart.
no, well, hey, no, you handled it. You handled it good. You know, he
You feel
came
me?
in.
But I love Keith. If Keith's watching this, brother, salam alaikum, rahmatullahi barakatuh. May Allah bless you and continue to reward you. Bless your family. Bless your lineage. Bless everybody that come from you with knowledge, power, strength, integrity, and awareness. You feel me? And that's what I send to Keith from my heart, because that's how I feel about him. But I'm not gonna sit up here and go back and forth and argue with another brother on live, and it's over 500 people watching. You feel me?
Right, right. No, I
And,
respect
and,
that.
that, and that's you feel me. People could say what they want, but that's the grounds that I'm standing on. You feel me? I'm all the way out here in Oakland, and I'm just representing how I was taught to be to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, purple, Indian, blue. You know what I'm saying? But especially to my melanated brothers, because I'm melanated. I got color on me. So another brother with color on him, I love him.
Somebody said that the cause light got me a little naive. No, Steven Rodriguez. Why would I be naive? The guy came on, Hanif, and told the story, and this is his story. You know, I'm not here to roast this guy, Hanif Sadiq. He came on, he gave his survival story, and either you're gonna accept it or you're not gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just here interviewing the guy. I'm not here to judge him, and I'm not. This is not a trial. I'm not sending him to prison. You know what I'm saying? Some people will still not um, believe the story, and some people 100% believe the story. So I'm just doing an interview. So it's not me being naive. I'm just doing an interview for a guy that voluntarily came on and is telling his story about the mountain out there in Medellin, and hopefully, you know, whether you believe him or not, uh, this is a learning experience for others that would be flying out there to Medellin in the near future. Right?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Correct.
Yes, yes. So you know,
That's perfect how you put that, brother. Whether you believe it or not, take my mistakes and take the shit that I told you that I did that was wrong,
hmm
apply it to your life, and don't make those same mistakes. And that's all that I'm saying. Whether you believe me or not, if you could find it in your soul, in your heart, in your spirit to take my mistakes and apply them to your paradigm, to your database, and don't make those same mistakes, alhamdulillah, I did my job, whether you believe me or not. But that's all that's all I'm trying to do on your platform and my platform and any other platform who trying to spread awareness.
right. And this is his channel. I'm going to drop this link right for his channel right again. And I appreciate you for coming on. I'm going to. I know you wanna. You gotta leave. I am going to open up the panel, but I want you to give your final words to the people, and thank you for pulling up, Hanif Sadiq.
Yep. My final words is salam alaikum, bro. May Allah reward everybody who got something from this. Anybody who received good from this, may Allah bless my soul. Anybody who received bad from this, make sure I pray to Allah that you would correct my bad and make it good. Peace to the world. I appreciate you, Raze, for spending 2 hours and 30 minutes of your life with me. And I really do value that, because you could have been doing anything else. You could have been with your kids, your wife, your granny, or whoever, but you spent your time to touch on this subject. I feel like
I could have been playing PlayStation. Yeah.
yeah, you could have been doing anything, but you chose to, you feel me, spend the 2 hours and 30 minutes and clear this up. And I appreciate you, brother, and I'm gonna stay tapped in with you.
No doubt, no doubt. And on his way out, please make your way to Hanif Sadiq's channel. It is pinned thousands of times inside the chat right now. Please give him a sub. Give him a sub. I see he's gaining subs right now in real time. So give this brother a sub for giving us his epic story of survival out there inside the Medellin mountain, guys. And salute to you. Salute to you, Hanif.
I appreciate you, Shukran.
Yes, and that was Hanif Sadiq, and make it, like I said, guys, you guys got to make your way over to his channel. You guys to make your way over to his channel. Give him a sub. He took the questions, he took the blows, from the Passport Bros, and him and DC Born Rob had a little back and forth too, man. And shout out to DC Born Rob. Make your way over to DC Born Rob's channel. And also In the Streets with Keys' channel. Give him a sub. Man, oh man, it's been an epic live stream. I am going to stay on a little bit longer. This is not going to be a crazy marathon live. I will drop the link for, open up the panel for anybody that want to give their opinion on this interview we had with Hanif Sadiq. Epic survival in the mountains of Medellin. And man, oh man, let me get to the super chat donation to the Raze Survey Fund. Let me bring it up. Put my glasses back on. And like I said, O'Shea Duke Jackson was in the chat donating to Raze. Man, it's epic stream, guys. Where's my beer? I need my beer. And Coors Light. And we got Ekelin Fox with the $20 donation to the Raze Survey Fund. Woo! We got Passport Bros when traveling. Apple AirTag on your clothing so people can find you. Stay in secure hotels with security and vet these people heavily. You don't know people in 2 weeks. This is Passport Bro Pookie behavior, no doubt. And thank you for that $20 donation to the Raze Survey Fund. I'm about to drop that link, guys. I'm gonna open up the panel. But yes, well, thing is, like you said, he said, he's learned from his mistakes. He gave some advice to people that are planning on going back out there. Well, planning on going out there for the first time in Medellin. He understands his mistake. It seems like, from what he was saying, what he was preaching to the public, and hopefully somebody, takes that advice and uses it for themselves in the near future. But thanks for that $20 donation to the Raze Survey Fund. And we got the moderator, Tim Howard. Raze, tell Razor Raze Jr. and your wife I said what's up. Shout out to Tim Howard. You're doing a great job in the mega moderator. The mega moderator is in the building. And shout out to you, Tim Howard. And thank you. Like I said, so many people in the chat. All right. All right, I'm dropping this link right now, guys. I know a lot of people I wanted to keep the panel kind of small while he was up here, because I wanted to get the facts out, and let me see, let me search for this link, guys. Bear with me. This technology, guys, and salute to everybody who join in, and please give me a subscribe to this channel, Raze channel. God damn it, I'm trying to grow in the YouTube travel game too. Oh man, if I could only find this goddamn StreamYard link. Yeah, guys, and I'm gonna have some more updates on Cartagena this week. As we know right now, we got Club Delirium, Club Space, Dos Vita, and Imperial is closed down right now inside the Clock Tower area. I don't know. I have boots on the ground out there. They are telling me all of this. I don't know if those clubs will open back up. It is suspected that they will open back up. And if they do open back up, the females will be in there, but they will be dressed up more appropriately or less, skimpy. You can meet females in there, or some places you might have to bring the female in there. So whenever those places open back up, because they were shut down because of code violations, we shall see over the next few days. I'm gonna have some boots on the ground people out there, and of course they will hop on Raze show and give you guys boots on the ground updates out there inside the clock tower area of Cartagena. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay on too much longer, guys, but I'm dropping this link right here so get y'all opinion on Hanif. And let me see. Okay, the stream y'all link is dropped, guys. The stream y'all link is dropped. I'll probably stay on to like another 30 minutes, and then I'll call it a night. But yeah, man, like I said, shout out to DC Born Rob once again for coming on and clearing up the Andres situation, and also Hanif Sadiq in In the Streets of Keys. In the Streets with Keys. In the Streets of Keys came on. He came on with the smoke. He had the smoke. Shout out to C3. Anthony, what up?
What up? I can't stay long, but I think I know what actually happened to dude on that mountain.
Yes, what you think?
I think Andres took him up there to have a freak off.
Okay. Okay, well, that's your opinion, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let me see. Okay, here's a guy. So you guys know. Let's see. Here he is.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy F.
Hold on. God damn it! Boom.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. Here's one thing I'm going to be here for like 5 minutes, so I'll watch for a little bit, but I'll be here 5 minutes because my son is in the other room. It's almost his bedtime. Here's what it makes a real big issue and why we all addressed this when we did. You know, a lot of people say, yo, how come black people always comment and go after each other? And when the way that the guy Hanif ended it, why do black people always go after each other? Why do they do that? Because the issue is this. When your story doesn't sound credible, and it's not saying that you didn't hurt your leg, but just the story that you said today was completely different from the story that you put on your page. The actual facts don't fit in, and then to send the receipts and the receipts don't match up. Here's the issue and why us black people have to address it. Because we have a hard time out there as black people. It's already a narrative out there of who we are. It's already a narrative out there of who we are and what we represent. We don't control the media. We don't control anything in a major aspect around the world. Black people as black United States citizens. So when we have somebody who gets pushed out for whatever reason, and the story doesn't sound credible, if the Colombian people come back and destroy the story based on the ill credibility that's there, we look bad as a people. So we have to speak up for it, because if we don't speak up for it, then we just as bad as everybody else. Everybody else is just like letting their people do stuff because and that's horrible. And I don't want, whatever's going on in the war, whatever's going, because it's their people. That's what makes us black people different, because we speak up for what's right, not just because we're black, but because we know the difference between what's credible and what's not credible. And again, it's a lot of situations. And I Raze real quick. Hold up, X-Man. Hold up, I get it in the phone. It's a lot of I sent you a DM. Can you put those up real quick?
DM. Do it Instagram. All
Yeah.
right, hold on. Let me see.
Because here's the thing: when in again, I started off the way I did because I felt as though I had to put that out there because that's the reason why we're all commenting on this because we're travelers. We've been doing YouTube far before this person. We've been traveling most likely far before this person, based on what he said. So again, when this comes on us, we have to be able to speak, especially when you're consistently saying, "I'm a black man." You know, you're of the Islamic faith. You're saying all this stuff. We have to correct the people to know so that when they fact check and say, "Hey, this don't flow good with us," well, you know, the black people say it don't flow good with them either. So we understand. They're not just backing his story.
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb, guys, in the chat and say that the Flyboy Way does not believe Hanif's story.
Well, I believe that he might have got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it happened nowhere in any manner of the way that he said it happened. Now, I'm not gonna assume anything, like assume how it happened. I can't make that up. But I did send you some pictures of a photo that was taken on.
And I can't. Well, I don't know. Well,
I'll show you
because I can't. I'm not on the app on my. I can't show the photo because I can't. I'm not on my app.
All right,
my app is on my my Instagram app is on the thing I'm using for the live stream. So the photos is not coming up.
So let me give me a second. Let me see if I can bring because I think the photos to help the people are necessary. They're very, very much necessary to help people understand. All right. And where can I send these photos? Where can I send these photos that I'm going to get it? I'll send them to my email. Because I think it's very necessary that you guys see these photos to corroborate with the story. Because a lot of times people hear what you're saying and they're not able to validate it because, again, receipts matter. There.
Well, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you believe Hanif's story. Put a 2 if you did not believe Hanif's story. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Hanif's story. Put a 2 in the chat if you did not. And it's been a great live stream so far. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Hanif's story, and put a 2 if you did not.
All right, I'm gonna share the screen now, Raze. And again, I'm only gonna be here for a short time. I'll sit back and listen to everybody. Because like I said, my son's in the other room. We gotta talk to his mother. All right, so email. All right, I shared it. Now, Raze, I shared it.
We get some 1s and 2s. Okay, you shared it. Okay, so let me bring it up.
Yeah. Okay. All right, now as far as the broken patella and stuff, we can go more into details about that. There's a lot of people who work in the medical field who pretty much can tell you that if you shatter your patella, it's very difficult to stand up because it's going to be swollen, it's going to be discolored, especially if you didn't have medical treatment for 48 hours after it occurred.
A lot of people saying they believe him, Flyboy Way. A lot of people saying they believe him.
That's pretty much with any kind of major injury or bone fracture or shatter or break. If I fracture my ankle, guess what happens when I fracture my ankle? It blows up. If I'm out without medical treatment for two days, guess what? It then blows up. And then I don't go to the hospital and I'm still walking on it. It's almost unbearable to do. But okay. Let's just talk about the what we can show easily on here, right, y'all? Right.
Yes.
Yeah. In the story, if you haven't heard, he climbed over barbed wire. He double jumped on one leg and he climbed over barbed wire twice and then rolled down the hill after jumping off a cliff. Cool. If all of this happened, Raze, you okay?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
If all this happened, right, there are going to be some scars. He showed you the scars on his hands, right? There's going to be some scars on your arms. There's going to be some scars, some blood. If this all happened and you didn't get any medical attention in 2 days, there's going to be some scars and blood apparent, right? So he said on November 30th, this happened. He said he did not leave. He did not leave the woods and the place to December 3rd, right? Well, this picture was taken, and he admitted, on December 4th. So I zoomed in to say, all right, maybe he got some credibility. Maybe it happened the way he said. So let's go to this thing real quick. Right? So these pictures are not on his page for obvious reasons. But for some reason, when you're telling a story, if you want to corroborate your story with the truth and on your perspective, you should probably look at your tagged photos to see if anybody tagged you in any photos to corroborate the story around the time that you put. This is on his tagged photos. He might untag himself after this, but if you guys go to his page, you can go see it for yourself close up.
Oh man. Big Soup, mute your mic or get out the damn boiler room. Yeah, fly boy.
Fuck up, nigga.
He's escaped on now. He's escaped on
look
now.
Here, right, y'all? I wonder if I can zoom in here somewhere. Yeah, yes, I can. Okay, lucky I can. All right. So when you see this picture right here, right? Do these arms look like somebody who went through barbed wire, hopped off a cliff, rolled down the hill, went through the mud, and then sat there for 2 days? Does this look like what it would look like the next day? Even if you take a shower, does it look like this? Okay, maybe you can't see it from that far, so that's good. I think
we can't see it from that far.
I figure you guys can't see it from that far. So guess what I did? I zoomed in more. This is his right. This is his right arm, right?
Oh man, not the zoom, baby.
This is his right arm, right?
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, let me get the disclaimer right quick, Flyboy. Flyboy is not a forensic scientist. He is putting this together. This is in his opinion. But go ahead, Flyboy.
Flyboy's opinion. Shout out to Carter and Big.
Oh man, yo, shout out to the internet, man, for catching niggas in their life.
Not a scar. This is his right arm, right? So let's say this is the arm he uses, right? Not a scar, not a bruise from hitting somebody, not a scratch from a barbed wire, not a tear, nothing. Okay, cool. So maybe he did it with his left hand, right?
Pause. The nigga was butt naked when he did all that.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even want to mention that yet, Big Soup. He was in his underwear and a t-shirt, not a scar on his arm. Cool. Not a scar on his neck. Cool. He's standing up. Cool. On a broken. Cool. I'm cool with that. All right, maybe he did it with his left hand, right?
Oh man. Yo, the nigga, hold on, Flyboy. The nigga say he went over bad wire? I didn't get that part.
Oh yeah. You gotta watch the story. Again, the story he said.
What make it over barbed wire shit? Raise the wire.
Again, the story he said on Raze channel today is completely different from the story he has on his page. So let's go to the other arm.
You know what? He's not lying.
Maybe
He's not lying.
Maybe I'm just capping.
Flyboy, he's not lying.
That one arm because I know that arm no got.
Hold on, Flyboy, he might not be lying.
Cool.
Niggas on K2 do some wild.
Oh man, Big Super's back.
Nigga cut his joint off and jumped out of a window, broke his leg, and kept running. Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan.
All right, so let's go to the left arm. Apparently he's right-handed, but he's probably right-handed, but he probably uses left hand.
He's Muslim. He don't do drugs.
So we go to the left arm, right? Left arm is cleaner than the right arm. Not a scratch, not a cut. I don't know if anybody's ever been in a fight, but usually when you hit somebody, you got some abrasions on your knuckles.
And you going down.
Flyboy, did we ask him? Pardon me, Big.
Wait a minute.
Did we ask him about this picture?
No, we didn't ask him about
if this was what date was this exactly?
No, this date was on the 4th. We asked him about the picture. Keith brought the picture up and showed it, and he admitted that he took it in his hotel on the 4th.
Okay.
So if this is on the 4th, after he got the haircut, which again Keith said it earlier, and I didn't understand. You was too scared to go to the hospital, but you took a photo op with a famous artist.
Wait a minute, but the scar. Hold on, but the scars could be on the bottom part of that arm, like underneath.
Nah, Razor. Anybody who jump over barbed wire, son, I got cut over. Your whole part of you gonna be cut up, son. You're gonna have a nasty gut. This nigga did it butt naked, son.
This is not a week after Raze. This is not a month after Raze. This is the day after he left the woods.
But he did show scars on his channel. Now, I don't know if it was on the top part of his arm or the bottom part. It could be on the bottom part of his arm. That's why you see on the bottom, underneath. So I can't. If he was still here,
right?
I would have.
And the picture is still blurry, Flyboy. When you get up close.
That's why I told you guys. That's why I told you guys. Go to
all my niggas that been to DR All them DR bitches send y'all IV pictures. This is another DR bitch right here.
That's why I told you guys, go to his page and go to his tag photos. You can see the more clearer picture yourself. We're just doing this on here because I figured you couldn't see it.
Man, yeah, but he don't do drugs, but he's rolling up with a shorty.
Okay, the other thing, but like I'm going to say this in fairness to the guy, the scars could be on the. He probably could be not showing the scar. He could just see he's covering one part of his wrist, and then the scars could be underneath on the bottom part. Let me.
Yo, Fly Boy got all the photos.
No, right here, underneath, like right there. Oh, so you guys can. Let me see if I can zoom this one. Let me see if I can zoom this one in. Come on, zoom some more. I'll go up. No. See how I can't zoom this one in? There we go. So like right on in the inside, right? Like right here, right? Because that's the other side of the arm.
Okay.
No,
what I mean is on the bottom part of the arm, like
like right here.
No, you understand what I'm saying? Like on the other side of the arm, like the other side of the arm.
Inside of the arm.
He's showing the
inside of the arm.
Yeah, right? The inside of the arm. You know, he's not showing the inside.
This is the inside of the arm.
Yeah.
Okay, but
you see this part right here? The little gap that goes that you bend your arm with? This is the inside of the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the outside of the arm. So where we going with this?
Yeah, but we can't really like see if he was still here to answer. Like,
right?
I can't. Like I said, this photo is like it's. I don't know.
Nigga
like,
got off right in time. Let's fuck behind that
scars
nigga back, man.
All right,
let's fuck behind that nigga back, man.
Okay,
you don't need to be here for this.
Again, like I said, I'm gonna let you guys talk for me.
I think this was a better approach than what Keith came on with. I think it was real speculatory what Keith came on with, and the timeline thing was on point.
Keith was dead on, son.
No, what I'm saying
I went to that nigga Instagram, son, and he's talking about he doesn't do drugs. With the first video rolled up on him and his bitch rolling up a blunt.
You're a Muslim.
This nigga got he a Muslim. He a Muslim. He's a fake Muslim, son.
No, hold on. You gotta keep the religion now. Hold on. Let me bring up Gaines. Let me bring up Gaines.
He turned Muslim in jail, man. He turned
Peace. Yo.
What up, big
yo, we got a bigger story because it seems like Big Super done came back. Darnell done let you out the dungeon.
Yo, Darnell, you fired, nigga.
Yo, this is a short interview.
Pardon me, Raze.
I'm going for good after this, but this is just a short one. You know what I mean?
Yo, Raze, I want to believe him because he my Muslim brother, but yo, he's sounding kind of suspect, man.
Let's leave the Muslim stuff out of it. Let's leave the Muslim
All right,
stuff
let's leave the religion out of it. Let's leave the religion out of it. But yo, the boys are damn liars, son.
Big Super, back on track.
How you fall off a mountain, son, and broke your legs, and then you ran through the woods. Why you running from these goons? These must be some slow ass Colombia niggas, because if a nigga jump off a mountain, son, and this is my hood and my area, and you broke your legs, son, you cannot be that fast, son. And then you running and stripping, and then diving in the mud because you talk about niggas had dogs. Where the fuck niggas got the dogs from? How niggas ran? Hold on, how niggas ran to go get dogs to come look for you, son?
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no fucking sense, son. That make no sense. And then you jump in the mud and took a mud bath while you was at it, and then go into a chicken coop like Smokey.
Yo, the shit that bugged me, he said he don't do drugs, but didn't he say him and our niece or whatever the dude's name is? Then he said that they rolled up a blunt together.
As soon as he got off the plane, he jumped in the car and rolled up with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Raze,
and what's that cracking?
Sorry, I didn't see your link that you sent me until now, because I really wanted to ask him like what part of the mountain he was on.
Yeah, he said it. He said the mountain. He said the mountain. When I asked him, and somebody got some cracking. $10 for Raze, $10 for Flatboy. Way to buy some washing.
What did he say?
Yeah, that's part of eating them welfare chips.
That's your man Omar. That cracking started as soon as he came on.
Yeah, we got some cracking, Omar. Is it?
All right, let me mute.
No, put him mute real quick. And thank you for that, Trey G for that $20 donation. Y'all guys came through tonight. in PAX with the Oh Man Big Super is back. Yes, Oh Man Big Super is
Shout
back.
out to Pax, man. Holding it
Shout
down.
out to Darnell for letting you leave the dungeon.
I know it's stop with Darnell before you get ripped again, son. Yo, but this nigga's a whole liar, son. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, all that. This nigga's a whole liar, son. I got a few speculation what really went down. He went out there to buy dope, came up short, because how you talking about Andre's Hefe? Andre talk to the Hefe, you sitting down with the Hefe want to fuck your sister and shit like that, and you talk, and then you told
F your
Hefe,
sister. We're gonna try. I'm trying to keep the green dollar sign.
Come on,
green.
you know what I
Try to
mean?
keep green.
You talking about the FA want to smash your sister, and you check the FA. Now first of all, why is these dudes looking at pictures of your family? The only people I know who do that is if you going is drug dealers. If you gonna do a deal or you trying to get a a consignment, niggas want to see your family. You know what I mean? Niggas want to see who your family, where you live at, so that way if you come up short with the package, we're gonna come after you. But something went wrong to where he didn't have enough money, or he tried to pull some joint, and they kidnapped him. It sound like they kidnapped him and put some working on him, and then toss his ass somewhere in the woods to fend for himself. There was no way you talking about you going out there to clear your mind and for tranquility and peace. Your brother.
But Super, if he
Why you ain't go to? If you want to be that tranquility, why you make that run to Mecca, nigga?
there you go.
That's you say you're Muslim. You should have went to Mecca to get that. Why would you go to Colombia? Colombia don't have? Last time I checked, there's not a lot of Muslims in Colombia.
But Super, why would he want if he going down there to do illegal transactions? Why would you want your story posted on the internet like that?
Well, I believe the story.
I'm telling you why you want to post a story. Why you want to post a story on the internet? Because
a real Rambo story.
The reason why
he survived.
Big Soup, let Omar talk.
There's
you got haters, black.
Omar got some crack on chips back there,
so
man.
That's the issue, I think.
He's cracking bubbles, man. He's popping bubbles, man. Yo, but gang, man, the only reason why he came on here telling this story, man, is because them boys is on his head, son. So he want to make it all known to the public, you know what I mean? If anything do happen to him while he's in the state, who did it. But I think it's more than that, man. He came up with a package wrong, and they caught him in the States.
Yeah, all right.
3 days with a broken leg.
And Omar, you wanna add to that? Omar has been drugged and robbed in Medellin. What's your thing? Do you believe the story, Omar?
Of course,
he said more outfits than yours. Of course, you gonna believe that
make
nigga.
Up a story like that. I believe that he was a real life Rambo, and brothers just want to hate on other blacks, right? That was the whole purpose of Pastor Rose, because the women were hating on the black men, looking down on black men, right? So we leave, but now we got brothers hating on other brothers, because they don't want to hear a true, real life Rambo superhero story, and don't want to believe it because it makes him look, like Rambo or something.
Yo, Omar,
like that.
your story
Omar, you've been scoped too many times, brother.
Your story was wild too, my nigga. You talk about niggas robbed you on a bicycle.
You've been scored one time,
Niggas capping too, man. Talking about niggas robbed you on a bicycle, man. Get the fuck out of here.
One time is one time too many.
And Darnell, you finally freed Big Super, Darnell.
And that one time you let Big Super out is too many.
I didn't let him out. He must have escaped. I have to. I'm on the run now.
Darnell,
God damn it, Darnell. Omar, you gotta mute your mic, brother. Your mic is crackling.
Like that crack you smoke, nigga.
Hold on. I'm trying to keep the goddamn super. I'm trying to keep the green. We having a good stream.
Big Super never allows for green lives,
Oh,
man.
God damn it.
My bad. We gonna keep the green.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. And GC Judah is in the building too. Salute, GC Judah.
What up, Raze? I sent you that new banner, man.
Yo,
on
where
your,
he got a
back
knife
end.
though? Hold on. If you out there for tranquility, son. Yo, Gaines, if you out there for tranquility, why you went up in the mountain with a knife to cut your hair?
What? Where'd he get the knife from?
I'm saying, first of all, you was butt naked when you went into the shed. How you have you you fell off, you jumped off a mountain, ran with a broken leg, stripped, jump in mud, jump over barbed wire, ass butt naked, then go into a shed, cut your dreads.
Well, hey, he probably had a hunting knife or something.
He did have a lot of hair, though.
What are knives?
Yeah.
Yo, if you don't have no pants, if you're in your drawers and a t-shirt, where did you put the knife?
Maybe he felt that, he probably would need a weapon just in case, just in case something happened,
Now, boy, Raze,
people carry knives out here in New York City. In the subway.
Raze, listen to this story though.
Gotta carry something.
Yeah,
all right,
carry weapons out
you
here in
gotta
New York.
carry something. So you gotta carry something. But you jumped off a mountain, broke your leg, then you ran, then had to strip because niggas, them cats was bringing the dogs looking for you. You jumped in, rolling a whole bunch of mud, climb over barbed wire fence, get into the shed. Now tell me, you stripped. You're in your boxes and a t-shirt. Where did you put the knife when you went over the fence?
Well, yeah, man. You say he had it.
He's Muslim. He's Muslim. He got power.
No, we're gonna keep the religion
I'll leave
out.
it out.
What, Donnell? What do you believe the story, Donnell? Oh, who said? Oh, GC. Go ahead, GC.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It sounds like a runaway slave story from back in the day. They had to do all that, Big Soup.
Yeah, but where would they put the knife though back in the days when you?
Pause. Where they put the bang in the lockup?
I don't even want to know.
And who was talking before? GC? That was GC.
Shout out to J Miz.
Omar.
Go ahead, Omar.
Shout out to my big
yeah. So my question was, I didn't hear him when he said what part of the mountain was it in Santo Domingo?
Yeah, he said some Spanish name. I can't even pronounce it.
Okay, because I know he said Caribe, so I was a little confused, like Station Caribe. And then, but I don't know. I didn't hear him say the specific
You
area.
know I don't fall for none of that job.
I'm up in the mountains too. I'm trying to,
Yo,
you trying to avoid Andres?
You might have to hit him up on Instagram or something, Omar.
Andres.
Yo, Omar.
Hold
on. Yo, Omar, did you and that nigga rehearse this shit?
Say what?
Did you and that nigga rehearse this shit? Like, y'all sat down together and be like, yo, I told them when I got robbed in a bike, right? And shit like that.
Oh, it's just that y'all don't want to give him his Rambo moment. He has a Rambo moment. He survived.
That nigga trying to outshine your shit.
I don't know.
No, he trying to outshine you. Cause your shit was crazy.
You can't give a brother some love?
No, nigga.
Well, you gotta hit on him because he had his Rambo moment. He survived and he's good. He's back home. So whatever mistakes he made,
that nigga trying to take your shine, man. You came out with the wildest story. I thought your shit was wild, but this nigga shit is crazy. This nigga joint is crazy, son. I can't make this shit up, man. Yo, let's not bring 2023 lies into 2024, B.
Yeah, and Big Soup. His story sounds just as credible as you breaking out of Darnell basement, nigga.
Yo, Darnell.
Hey, I heard somebody say this. I heard somebody say this on the internet. These are not my words, but I am gonna repeat them. In 2024, if you say "on my mama," you lying.
That's more of an Oakland thing, but that's a good saying, actually.
On my mama is a West Coast slang, bros.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's a Gary, Indiana slang.
Yo,
there we go, Darnell. That's what we want.
Yo, shout out to all my niggas in Oakland, man. That nigga belong to you.
But the issue is, it's not just Medellin that's dangerous. Let's get to the truth. It doesn't matter if his story is true or if his story is fake.
You
That's
can't
not
do
even the
6
point.
years in prison.
The point
Let him
is,
finish talking,
they're
and
looking for
slacking.
gringos to kidnap. They wanted to kidnap him,
No,
right?
they didn't.
So they could run his credit card.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
That's
If
how
they
they
really
do it.
wanted to kidnap him, son, as soon as he jumped off that mountain, they would have been on him. They would have been on him. They would have been on him before he hit the ground, son, and running his pockets. There's not enough
But they're not
adrenaline
just
in the
doing that
world.
in Medellin. It's hella dangerous in Cartagena. I'm in Cartagena right now, and my phone fell in the water, and I was like, so I wanted to get my phone fixed, so I was taken to a shop that fixed phones, and these guys were like, okay, you could get on the boat, we're gonna take you to the shop, whatever. And I was so interested in getting my phone fixed, I didn't take the security caution of who I was going with, right? And then this guy had to pull me over, a guy who I just met, and pulled me over and said, they're trying to rob you, don't go. And I was about to step on the boat. Yeah, it just happened. So,
Yo, why
and then
hold on, why is it that all you niggas that get robbed in Colombia met a guy?
It could be a girl, met a guy or girl.
Then another thing. If you out here like I'm on
Nah, I'm talking about the niggas with the
and
wildest
they try to
stories,
sell you
man. The
all
niggas
this
with the
stuff,
wildest
right?
stories always met a guy.
They're trying to sell you all these things, and if you deny them too much, they'll come to you.
Niggas that
and be
get
like,
that
oh,
get
you
got
gotta
by
pay
the
us.
females.
Like
To see the niggas that hold on, to see the niggas that be getting got by the females, right? They actually come out with real proof that yo, man, she got me. Real video of the chick. They post the chick up like this is the chick. This nigga scared to post up Andreas. Why? And want to show a
Well, he
side
actually
view picture.
he
Nah, he
showed
showed a side view picture. We couldn't see that nigga's face.
Let me mute you. Omar, mute yourself, Omar. Then
every time we ask that nigga, yo, show Andreas, man, show Andreas. Oh, I can't fuck. You got all these videos. You got all these pictures. You even took pictures after all that everything happened, and you sitting down, relax, no cuts on you, looking, standing up straight, no back problems, nothing, taking photos and all that. Went to get a haircut and all that. Put your phone on the ground, walking with crutches. Look at me, all that. But you have a side view picture of Andreas.
Didn't he say he broke his back too?
Yeah, he said he broke his. No, he said his back, the bone in his back, went up or shifted or some shit. So it's kind of his back is hurt.
yeah, and salute to you, James World. Also, so many people in the chat right now. And who else we got? We got Ethan. Ethan Journey is in the building. What up, Ethan? Do you believe the story, Ethan?
Yeah, I believe the story. He got some holes in it, but I believe the story, bruh.
Holes?
You believe something happened to him?
I believe
a lot of holes. The whole story is a hole.
Maybe he exaggerated a little bit a little bit from time to time. But I feel as if it's too much that happened. Maybe he probably overreacted on top of the mountain. Maybe things weren't going to go south, and he just kind of took it too far and then did too much. So
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Okay, so Ethan believes the story. Okay, so maybe with a little sauce. He probably added a little sauce. You saying, Ethan?
Yeah.
Ethan, you believe the story. What part of the story you believe? I want to believe it too, my nigga.
I mean, I believe that he was running, but doing all that, broke his leg. All that happened. I think that maybe they weren't trying to hurt him. I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to hurt him. Maybe
he said he fought a few of them niggas.
Maybe when he started to fight one of them, they thought that he was crazy, and then they just went, they just wanted to calm him down. I don't know. It just seems as if he overreacted.
They wanted to calm him down.
Why would they want to if they wanted to take his stuff, they would have stole his his camera. Why did they want him specifically? What did they want to do with him?
Maybe they wanted his kidney.
Nah, bro.
Well, they empty out
there's
his
better
account.
ways to get
Empty out
kidneys
his
than.
account. Express kidnapping, like Omar was saying. Maybe wanted to kidnap him and express kidnap and take his. We just had a case like that I just did a story on in Cali,
Hey, Razor,
Colombia.
how many dudes you know? How many dudes you heard of out there went to sleep and woke up missing a kidney?
Well, no, I haven't did any stories of that, but I know about that. I haven't heard any any current stories about that. As far as recent over the past year or anything like that. But I've heard that happens in both Mexico and I guess Colombia.
All right,
I've heard it, but I haven't the story on it.
So Ethan, so you believe the part where you say he stripped down to his t-shirt and drawers? You believe that part?
I mean, nah, bro. I feel as if there's
All
just
right. It's just a yes or no. Yeah, yes or no. You believe that part?
Nah, I don't believe that part, man.
You
Like,
believe he jumped over a fence? I mean, a barbed wire in boxes and shorts?
I kind of.
boxes and t-shirts?
It's hard to believe, but I feel as if that probably did happen. Maybe.
I'm just come on. It's just a yes or no. Remember? You ain't gotta make just a yes or no. Do you believe it?
Wait, was he stripped? Did he say he was stripped?
Yeah,
I don't think he was.
He
didn't say he was stripped.
No, he said he was down to his boxes and t-shirt, and he jumped over a barbed wire fence. Now I just want to ask Ethan, does he believe that part of the story? Because I'm trying
bro. I don't believe that part, man.
All right. So do you believe? What about this part? Do you believe he rolled around in mud with some, in some boxes and t-shirt?
I probably believe that part. Yeah, to kind of hide. If he's scared for his life, he's doing whatever he needs to.
All right. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Okay. Now, do you believe he went into a shed and got his knife out and cut his dreads?
Yeah, I believe that part because we know proof of him. If we have pictures of him, I'm sure we can find that out. I believe that part.
No, I seen the dreads. I know he had dreads, but
yeah, he had dreads.
Where did he put the knife?
Maybe he threw it away. Maybe was it his knife? Or he told me, that was his knife. Maybe that was in his. That's kind of strange. I don't know. Like, that's why there's certain details.
Me, yeah, like you're in a box. You're in your boxes and a t-shirt.
Where's the knife? Why'd you throw the knife?
What if I do? Salute to literally and salute to you for that Cash App donation.
Where would you put the knife if you gotta jump over a barbed wire fence and roll in mud?
Yeah, there's just something. Maybe he just doesn't recall because he was in the heat of the moment. Because when you're in the heat of the moment, you mess up details. So that's probably what's going on.
You don't mess up a detail like that when you jump off a
Nah, yes you do. Yes you do. I've been in situations where I've called the police. Things have happened. And, you just you tell them things that you thought happened because you were just like in the heat of the moments. Someone you were in a fight.
You're right. See, you got it right there. You said the right thing. In the heat of the moment. The moment and the heat have been gone for weeks now, matter of months now.
Nah, but
you should be reflecting. Or now that you're calmed down, your adrenaline have slowed down. Now you start retracing back everything that transpired and how you got in the position that you're in.
Nah, but you're still gonna not recall specific moments, like the details of what happened. Like 100%. Like you probably do like 80%.
All right, name an instance where you didn't remember the full.
When I was in a fight with
Tupac, we got feedback, Tupac. Yeah, go ahead.
When I was in a fight with a dude at Home Depot, dude was doing COVID. Guy came in with his mask off. They tell people to put on their mask, and then the dude punched me in the face, and I defended myself, and we kind of had like a giant scuffle, and like the assistant manager came to break it up, and I don't remember the entire details. The cops came in, 5 of them told me, hey, fill out this police report. Do you want to contact Home Depot? Whatever, insurance people to file that you got injured on the job. So there's certain details in that story that I didn't really remember because things happen so fast.
Okay. So tell me, what did you did wrong for him to punch you in your mouth?
I didn't do anything wrong.
So he just walked up to you and punched you in your mouth for no reason?
No, I told him to put on the COVID and I put on the mask. I didn't do anything wrong. I just told him like that's the rules of the store. There's nothing I did wrong. I just got punched in the face.
So there is a reason. You went up
There was
to
a
him and
reason.
told
Yeah,
him
there
to
was a
put your- So
reason.
that's your reason right there. You went up to him
Yeah.
and told him put on a mask. He punched you in your mouth, and then you hit the ground.
Now I didn't hit the ground, bruh. I blacked out for like half a millisecond, and I defend myself because I'm like a amateur boxer. So I hit the heavyweight bags, and I can defend myself, and I did
You
what I
see,
had
right?
to.
See, that's what I'm trying to get at. You see, you're starting to remember details. You know, you didn't forget nothing. I mean, at the time, your adrenaline was rushing. So yeah, you might miss a few things here and there, but you remember the time you walked into the store. You remember the fact that he didn't have a mask on. You remember that you told him to put on a mask on. You remember he punched the shit out of you and almost knocked you out, but you gained your composure and started to defend yourself. So there's
Yeah,
a lot of shit you remember
but the
after
thing
the
is,
fact.
right? My
After the fact.
situation. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Go ahead. Let him answer. And I'm gonna ask some of the other panel. Do they believe the story? Once he answers, go ahead, Ethan.
Yeah, my situation is like a small scuffle that happened within like a 5 minute time period. His is like that happened like it was one thing led to another to another. Dude was like fighting for his life. Like I wasn't really fighting for my life. Like that dude was like people trying to kill him. Him having that idea. He was in a bunch of fights prior to running away.
Yeah.
Going through barbed wires, going through cutting his dreads off,
Yeah,
running.
but
Like that's a lot.
you see those type of things right there. You know what I mean? Where he's telling his story. He remember a lot of stuff, but then when you question him on these things, he become defensive. You become a little defensive on it. And I can understand, like, if you feel like, all right, people don't believe you or whatever the case is, I can understand that. But, the questions people are asking is genuine questions. You know what I mean? How? How did you escape a situation like that with a broken leg? You know what I mean? That's the baseline of the story here. How did you escape a
Hold
situation
on,
like
Big Super. It ain't that part, and I'm gonna make this quick. It ain't that part that he escaped it with a broken leg, because like we said, the adrenaline, it got your heart pumping. Okay, we get that part, but he stuck around for 2 or 3 days after, hanging out partying with a busted up leg. Now we all know you bust up your leg, any bone in your body, shit gonna start swelling up. You ain't gonna be able to stand on it. He showed the pictures of him standing. He showed the pictures of him hanging out at the barbershop and all of that, looking clean. You gonna go get a haircut after you done busted up your patella? Come on, man. Stop the cap.
cat? I swallowed
All
my
right.
ankles a plenty of times, son, and that shit bubbled like a baseball.
Which Black Pap is in the building. Why wouldn't they all jump him at once, surrounding him? I'm sure they had guns, and I don't know about the guns, Pap.
And
He
then
didn't say anything about the guns.
he did mention another thing too that was kind of awkward. So he's staying with these people, supposedly who saved his life, and he could hear on a loudspeaker somebody going around the neighborhood looking for a dude with a dreads. But here's where he got messed up, right? He said he cut his dreads when he was in the shed. But then he come back and said while he was in the house for a few days, he heard the loudspeaker saying, "We're looking for a dude, a moreno with dreads." And then he said he cut his dreads.
Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't know he cut his dreads off. He probably hit the dreads. I thought that they knew
No,
that.
but
that could be true.
He said
That
he
could
cut
be
his
true.
dreads in the
Super.
shed. He said he cut his dreads in the shed. But then when he went to the house and then he heard they was looking for rewind the tape, rewind the line. He said
But
he cut
anybody
his
could
dread in the
rewind
shed.
it.
I mean, what
Yeah,
I heard
but now
was
listen real carefully. He said he cut his hair with a knife in the shed. And then, the old man or some old man came and they saw he was messed up and he was begging them and said, "I got a mother, a sister, and all that other crap." And then when he was in the house, you know what I mean?
so what I heard was that
He
he
said
cut
when
his
he was in the
dreads
house.
when he was in the bush. Maybe I just misheard him, but I thought
Yeah, I heard
he
cut it.
He said he was
He
in
cut
the
it when he was
some
hiding.
type
He
of
cut it when he
shed.
was
Yeah,
hiding.
when he was hiding in the shed.
I
So
thought it was bush. But
how you hear Bush when we heard shed?
I mean,
Well,
I don't know. That's what I heard.
I
Maybe
think
I just
you're trying to piece it together, but I think it's a wild story. But he
Yeah,
explained it. I mean,
Raze, he did said when he was inside the house, when the family brought him inside the house and shit like that, you know what I mean? And he took all that shower and all this other crap. You know, they had somebody was driving around on loudspeaker saying we're looking for a Moreno with some dreads.
But
then
I think he
cut his
said that
hair.
before. He said
he
that
cut his hair while he was in the house.
Yeah, I would have to go back. Well, I would have to go back into piece all
Oh
that.
yeah, I heard.
Really,
You know, I don't
was
miss
gonna do all
nothing.
that, but I'm not.
You know, I don't miss nothing.
I think,
caught it all.
y'all could, that's the
Yo,
big puzzle.
Big Super really. I mean,
Y'all
he
are
really
free
getting the
to
story.
do all that if y'all want to piece all that. I don't.
Like,
what was that, Buck Travel?
Well, yeah, what up, Buck Travel? And I'm gonna get to Tupac on YouTube. And,
one thing that kind of sets me
international
off is like when he said he jumped over a mountain and he survived and he was still running away with an injured leg, bro. If you jump over a mountain, you're gonna be dead, man. Like you're dead. So it's
I don't think it was a big mountain. I think it was like he was on a mountain, but you know, a mountain has different like levels to it. It's not like a complete mountain. It's like there's different like little trails.
Hill. So a mountain to me is like anything that I mean, it can be like 18 stories high. You know, so that's the part that kind of got me off. And he's saying
if he was on a hill, that would be a different story.
Nah, he was on a big mountain, right? But mountains have like little trails, like you know that you gotta walk up the mountain, you gotta go around, so you can jump off a part. Maybe he meant to say I jumped off part of the mountain, not the complete mountain.
Yeah, I think y'all
really trying hard.
Y'all might be getting. I don't know. Yeah,
really trying hard, man.
You're free to go ahead and piece together the puzzle and see if y'all can crack the case.
I'm just look. See, I'm not calling him a liar, but I'm finding a lot of inconsistency in the story. You know what I mean? A great.
And then you didn't go to the hospital until you got back to the United States.
Yeah, you know.
And he said he went to Bogota for 2 days after too.
Nah,
so he went to Bogota with a broken leg for 2 days,
passport,
2-3 days.
So he gave the reason why he had to go to Bogota.
But you doing all that with a jacked up knee, like your shit keep cracking every time you walk to the point. Like some of the stuff could have happened, but I think some of the stuff,
it didn't happen.
A lot of it just seemed fabricated.
And that little fake ass cast he had on his legs, son. Come on, dude. Come on, man.
But what about the X-ray? The he did show the X-ray, and it was December, I think 7th, 2023. He did show it. I mean,
if he shows a actual office bill and visit, then you can't really fake that as well.
Like
if you pay
he
the
showed
hospital.
photos. He showed photos. He showed receipts, guys. Hold on, wait. And Tupac on YouTube. Salute. Go ahead. What do you think? Do you think he faked it, Tupac on YouTube?
All right. What's good? What's up to the panel? Salute. All right, so this is my thing. Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead. And that's the
yeah. So this is my thing, right? Okay.
No, we can't hear you.
If it is okay, if it is true,
we still can't hear you.
I think he capped.
We still can't hear you.
I hear him. I hear him. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
If it is true, he was capping. Or okay, if it is true, he would have to be capping. Because how you gonna roll down the hill?
Wait a minute.
Grass,
if it's true, hold on. You know what? You said if it's true, he capping. So if it's true, he's not capping.
What I'm saying is, if it did happen, I would say that he exaggerated the story.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And the thing that throws me off is the guy said that he rode down the hill. I mean, rode down the mountain, and you're gonna be on grass, and then in the pictures. There's nothing wrong with his arms. Now I don't know if y'all ever rolled over in the grass before and shit. You're gonna be scratched up. You're gonna have bruises and shit on your arm, and he ain't had that in the picture the next day.
He showed it to us. He showed it on his YouTube on YouTube, the original video.
Nah, but the picture he had the next day, he didn't have no scratches on his. The one Flyboy just went over. The pictures from the next day when he got the haircut, if you look at his arms, you don't see no scratches on it. You know what I'm saying? Then he said he hopped. Anybody who ever hopped fences, I mean, you're going to have some. I still got cuts and shit from hopping fences and shit like that. Barbed wire fence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say he lying because some of this. I just feel like if it is true, he exaggerated a lot of it. That's my take on it.
a lot of these new
Okay,
travelers
thank you, Tupac.
a lot of these new travelers go over to Medellin. They don't do any research. They go up in the mountains. They go stay wherever's cheapest. You heard him say he was traveling on a budget and all that stuff. They go over there balling on a budget. They stay in the mountains. They don't do any research, and then shit like this happens. You become friends with somebody after 2 weeks. That's probably sketchy, and then when all that happens, everybody blames it on Medellin. Oh, Medellin's dangerous. Like, nah, you staying out in the wilderness, away from the tourist area, and all that stuff. And I asked him what he would do
No, but
differently,
Andres
and
took
he
him.
said, and he took accountability, and he said he would the same shit I be saying. Stay in the tourist areas. Stay where all the tourists stay. Get security in your hotel. Go with people. Travel with people in groups. Don't go by yourself. You can't blame the city of Medellin. You can't blame the city of Medellin because of no research, and because of him becoming friends with somebody after 2 days or after a day. You become friends with this dude, and then you out with all the people, and then you want to say Medellin.
I blame Medellin. You know I blame Medellin because now you're saying that we can't make friends in Medellin. You can't trust nobody in Medellin.
You can make friends in Medellin. I made plenty of friends in Medellin.
Yes.
You gotta stay in the tourist area.
How you know who's
you gotta move smartly.
Nah, people are friendly in Colombia, bro.
That's moving recklessly, Razor. That's moving recklessly.
He trust Andres.
Recklessly.
Nice. Cool.
And then not only that, it's compounded. It's not one reckless thing you doing. It's a million. You become friends with this dude. You in the mountains. Going to these parties.
This is 100% cap. I'm calling cap on this story.
Right. It's all cap, man. Because listen to this, man. Because how is it Kirk Cass could go into the jungle with some Colombian bitches, eating all that joint, riding around bicycles in Colombian jungles.
He hired security.
And he had cocaine. He chewing on cocaine leaf. All right. I'm saying he got security. What about Marwa? You know.
What about Life with David? Did he hire security? He just put out a video of him up in the mountains.
You know, Marwa is a broke cheap nigga. You know, Marwa is broken cheap. And he was walking all over Colombia with his camera out, videotaping everything. Niggas ain't got him.
Yeah,
you can do it. I don't know what you niggas talking about.
People be like, oh, I'm
the only place I see Marvel got his ass kicked. Hold on, the only time I see him Marvel got his ass kicked was in DRs.
By police. He said by police out there, right?
Yeah, but Marvel went to Medellin. He said that's his favorite part in Colombia. And he was in the mountains.
Nobody's, of course.
He was taking mud baths and all that crap. You know what I mean?
Let me get a super chat real quick. Yeah. Machete dogs, a knife, and betrayal of my. Raze, I need copyrights to this script. Pookie born on a mountain for 2025. What a way to start off 2024. Come to the panel. Love you guys and be safe. Thank you, Ekelin Fox, for that epic $20 donation to the Raze survey. So fun.
Well, you know, son's a liar, baby.
Oh man.
I mean, y'all can try. See, if you got to try hard enough to convince yourself maybe his story is the truth, nigga lying, son. You know a nigga lying when you trying to make up the excuse, bro. Maybe he's exaggerating. Maybe he didn't mean this. Maybe if you gotta say stuff like that, he's lying. That's like a female. That's like a female. When a homegirl is telling yo, your man is cheating, and they'd be like, maybe he was working late. Maybe he was with his friends. See, that's when that. But the reality is this nigga was cheating, and the reality is this nigga's lying. He needs to tell the real story of what really happened to where it got him into the position that he's in now. Because I think there's so much holes in that story. There's so much inconsistency in that story that he's trying to just tell you the part that makes him look good in the story.
Well, I will say this, but this is still a learning story because he went with a guy supposedly with named Andres. He trusted his driver and his Airbnb host, right?
Yeah,
that
but
can
what
happen
but what
others.
went with Andre for? Because
to the mountain,
you know
because he
he's
trusted
not. But see, when you're not telling the
to see the
full story,
fireworks.
but
But he
here's
said Andreas wasn't even his Airbnb host. He said some other
No,
dude, Louise or
he
something.
said something to that effect that he was like.
Yeah, he said Louise
or
was
the
the main
driver,
dude,
yeah,
and
the
Andreas was
driver.
like his friend or something.
No,
Like
no.
that
So
shit
this
didn't even add
this is
up.
what
guys,
happened,
Bruh,
right?
the story's got holes all through it.
Nah,
And
but
then,
guys,
like Big Super said,
let me give my input.
But let's
he
not
was saying
act like
he
this
was
stuff
saying
don't happen, because I just did a story on a guy getting kidnapped the other day, but in Cali, Colombia.
like Big Super said, he was every time you questioned anything, he would get super defensive, bro. He kept getting super defensive.
But it could be like
what DC Born Rob just
ask
asked him to
him a
show him a
simple
picture.
question. You're talking about, yo, you
He
a
just
cop?
asking him
You
simple
a cop? 'Cause
questions.
I don't
Yeah,
talk
you a cop.
and
Like,
I
come
don't
on, man.
But
you don't
can
talk
be
to cops.
defensive.
Hold on, you don't talk to cops, but you was down in Colombia, telling the police your whole story.
But yeah, okay, let's be honest, guys. You guys will get defensive if you feel that people were questioning
if
your
I was
truth.
lying,
not if I had a
saying.
lying.
Yeah, you would.
Not if I had a
You
story.
would.
If I was
Bro, we
lying,
tell the full
Especially
story.
if you think you're telling the truth.
Nah,
I'm not
I
saying,
would.
it's one
I would
thing.
get
we
defensive.
tell the full story, bro.
Y'all can't do
I put it
that,
out
because
there.
I would be defensive too if I know I'm telling the truth.
You
I get
only
on
you
panel
only
and
gonna
take
get
my L's,
defensive.
bro.
You only
You
gonna
would.
get defensive
y'all would.
if you lying and niggas are starting to figure out that you lying.
No,
That's not
but you
true.
would get
That's
defensive
not
if you're
true.
telling the truth.
If I'm telling the truth, people are
Nah.
doubting me, and I'm gonna feel a certain way, bro.
I'm
Like
gonna be pissed
Not
off.
if I put
Like,
all the evidence
try to
out
put
there.
me
He
out like
didn't put all the
Yeah, if you
evidence
put
out
all
there.
the evidence
got
out
evidence,
there,
you shouldn't have nothing to worry
the
about.
first thing I would do, if I was in that situation, the first thing I would do, I'm like, yo, this dude right here, he's talking about, oh, you know how the laws work. You just can't put somebody out there if you don't have the full. You're in America. He's in Colombia.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck that got to do with? I mean, excuse me. What does that have to do with?
Too late, goddammit.
Come on, man. Yo, somebody drop a 20 for me, please. Somebody drop another 20. But yeah,
man.
you in America. He's in Colombia. I will post his picture up all day.
Yeah, that part was a little
Bro,
sketchy. That was sketchy. I don't know why.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. Why don't you post his picture?
That was kind of
So
sketchy.
everybody know to stay away from that dude.
Yeah,
but he
my
did
boy
show
on
a picture. He showed a
intuition.
picture. He showed
Come on, that was a
Razor.
side profile picture.
It took him
Razor.
time though. It took him like 10 minutes.
It did.
Rob had to like keep asking, like, hey, please show the picture.
But he
show the
showed
picture.
the picture, guys.
Nah, but he
like,
took it. He took way too long, man. Like he took way
Bruh.
too long for that.
Hey,
I can't do that.
Razor, do you remember what the dude looked like in the picture?
No, but sometimes I don't.
No, no. You said no.
Hold on. But sometimes I don't show the females that do the scoping in Medellin for a certain reason. I don't show them on my channel. And people are like, why don't you show the female? Why don't you? There's a certain reason I don't show them.
Because it
unless
never
they've been
happened to
arrested,
you, though.
unless they.
But it never
What's
happened to you. Whatever. Those females.
No, but
didn't
there's
scope
a reason. Sometimes I don't show the females that do the scoping on my videos.
So
there's a legal reason. There's a reason sometimes, And if he said Andres say he didn't have anything to do with it, and he's out there plastering Andres' photo everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That could lead to
he did
problems.
say Andre had something to do with it. He said Andre set him up.
but
So there's
it's
a
one thing
big
saying it than putting.
So if that's what you think, then stand on business.
Nah, but the thing is,
I
right?
either he set you up or he didn't set you up.
Nah, so Andre left them. So I'm not sure if he can be found guilty of just leaving someone. Like Colombia law might be different. So he wasn't really involved. He just kind of left the scene and didn't know what took place afterward. So that's why.
Because sometimes you put people's faces out there, that could lead to problems for you.
And he can probably never come back to Colombia.
The guy denying it, and this, but
I'm gonna tell
Razor,
you.
we got a video. We on the Colombia video. My boy got his phone stolen. He was recording on his other camera as it happened, and he put the thing out, and then he put it online, and he knew that people was gonna clown him and everything, but it didn't matter because he's trying to help people. If you really trying to help people and you really don't but
he got to protect his life too.
People questioning the story and all that stuff,
And
you're gonna stand on business.
And
that's easy to say,
Razor,
but
Razor, on that point that he's just said, I saw the video too. The dudes that got robbed and they had to get the police and they was on the hotel. He put them girls on live, and not only that, he still stood in Colombia, even though he was
Some
getting
people
death
do it,
threats.
some people don't. Some people are brave enough to do
So
it.
if
Some
it was
people
a
don't.
legal issue, it'd have been this situation.
It's all types
But
of issues. It's like
but
some people
also
will do it, some people won't.
also
Like
you ever got if anybody I know a few guys here been in the street. If your homeboy ever set you up, and then he have that guilty look on his face, and you know he set you up, and you looking at him like, I know you did it, man. I know you had something to do, and then he's trying to not look at you or avoid you or feel, I'm like, damn, I think you know. That's the way he was making it seem Andre was acting. So that's why he said he know Andre set him up, or Andre had something to do with it. So if this dude has something to do with it or set you up, and you talking about you coming on here to bring awareness and let people know your story, I'm like, yo, this nigga here is the nigga named Andre. Stay the fuck away from him. He doesn't want to show the Airbnb that he was at.
Bro, I'd have put all that information.
Well, yeah, he's
I'd have
speculating.
said, this
Andre
is the
set him up,
Airbnb
but
host. Don't stay here. Don't work with him. Here's the Airbnb picture.
Nah.
Don't do business with them.
He said
I'd have done that all, bro.
He said
It's the guy. He's the guy that cleans up and helps with the Airbnb like daily.
Yeah, but he said the boss and the Hefe.
Don't matter, bro.
The boss or the Hefe is the one that owns the Airbnb or where he was staying at. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put that Airbnb out there. I'm gonna be like, yo, don't stay here.
And I would have reported it to Airbnb too.
That's what he should have done. So
That's
I'm
what
not
he
sure why he's
Well, you're trying to bring awareness, right? You say you're trying to bring awareness to
Yeah.
keep guys safe, right? How you keeping guys safe if you telling this wild ass story about how you jump off a mountain, strip butt naked, roll in mud, jump over a fence, pull the knife out your ass, and cut your dreads?
Rush Hour Medellin. Mission Impossible Medellin.
But
They go back to the hotel and got a fresh cut and took some pictures.
Some people
still alive.
He John Wick.
Still alive.
He John Wick.
Yeah, Medellin.
I'm still alive.
Some
I'm
people
still
just not
alive.
gonna sell that, man. I mean, but we got nobody said it was Call of Duty barbed wire. It could have been 1 or 2 lines. That's true, JJ. Thank you for that donation. You know, thank you for that donation, JJ. Shout out to you, JJ.
Who put
Costa
1 or 2
Rica.
lines of barbed wire?
I mean, he would have had cuts.
I lived 15 minutes outside of Medellin for the past 2 years, and I have to say the amount of idiots that come here is insane. I see it all the time. It will continue and never stop. The Giant Traveler.
I agree.
Salute to you, the Giant. If you got a YouTube channel, I'm going to check out your channel, the Giant Traveler. Thank you for that $10 donation to the Raise the Raise Vase Fund. And all you guys are making some good points. You know, you got opinions on this issue. That's why I had y'all up here to talk about it. And
Shout out to Raze.
Yeah.
You know, hey,
100%.
You did it again, Raze.
I'm just playing devil's advocate because sometimes
I feel you.
people don't want to show every single thing because it could put them in the jam, especially if he's speculating on Andres. If he don't know 100% if Andres actually set him up, if he, you know what I'm saying, put him out there like that could lead to other, problems.
If that's the case, man, if that's the case, I wouldn't bring him up. If that was the case, I wouldn't even bring him up. I wouldn't even mention it. If you don't have the full facts that he has something to do with it, then why keep mentioning Andres?
Because Andre, he's part of the story though.
But the thing is, he's speculating.
He's really not part of. Listen, he's really not part of the story.
And he don't have to name his name.
If he didn't have nothing to do with it, he didn't have to name his name. He could have said, "Yo, the guy that stayed at the hotel or whatever." You know what I mean? I don't want to say his name. You know what I mean? Or
because I'm not sure if he did it or not.
I'm not sure. I don't have the full. I don't have the full details. But he kept saying Andre,
and that's why these people rap him up. Yeah,
like them 2 niggas was lovers or something.
But he did show a photo. You know, y'all can say
a side ass photo. Can you remember his face?
Well, he showed it because whoever he showed now. That person, if he sees this live, which he probably not, he gonna be like, yo, why you putting me out there like that? And that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Well, DC Born Robbed asked him to do a simple task. He said, email that picture of Razor so Razor could put it up on the screen so that people could, if you're trying to spread awareness, so that people can know and that I could clear my boy. So he couldn't do that, and he was getting defensive. And then he was getting defensive when Keys was asking him simple questions too.
talking about I ain't come here for all that. I just came
The
to show
cops and you the
awareness.
feds and all
Well,
that.
I
And
mean,
you
yeah.
didn't.
We ain't
All I
asked for
can
all that,
say
right?
is Raze. All I can say is Raze. He didn't raise no awareness or nothing, in my opinion. I think this was.
Well, no,
Yeah, I
yes,
think
y'all
this was.
gotta. Even if y'all believe his
I
story is
think.
100% fake, that
I
can
think.
happen to people. You know, that can happen to visitors out there. If you believe in a driver or Airbnb host, they can
Yeah,
set you
but
up. I mean, that's the main, thing.
I can't see somebody. I think he had a bad drug. I think if he had a bad drug experience, that's what I think he had. You know what I mean? He want to play all this nonchalant. Oh, I don't do drugs, but you got a whole post with you have a whole video with you and your girl smoking weed and a whole bunch of weed on the table. You said as soon as you got off the plane, you start kicking with this nigga, he started rolling you up. You and him was smoking and kicking it and all this other crap. So, you know what I mean? See, right there, let me know that they might have laced his weed. Let's keep it a buck. Did they lace his weed? They probably laced his weed.
Yeah, I caught that
And
though,
he
but
freaked
maybe he
out
doesn't
and
consider weed a drug though.
Yeah, no, they
Maybe.
laced that weed. Like, because Medellin or Colombia is known for, putting them little funny stuff and shit. So he probably took a bad trip off of some dope and jumped off the hill.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Mitsuition is up here. Salute, Mitsuition. You are here.
What's up, brother?
I'm gonna stay on for like 5 more minutes, guys. I gotta break out.
Yeah.
I gotta make a run.
All right.
Go ahead. Mitsuition is in it. Do you believe? Do you believe, Mitsuition? Do you believe? International, your partner. He don't believe.
I believe some of it. I believe some of it could have happened. I don't believe everything. And like Blue said before, if he's telling the truth, he's capping. Like he's capping in some way. He's not telling the full story.
Yeah, the story sounds fabricated to me. Again, man, if you're gonna go down to Medellin, bro, just understand how you need to move. We make videos on it on our channel, trying to help guys out. We understand that some of y'all will die for some poom poom, and if that's what you're gonna do, put yourself in those positions. You need to
man, Big Super saying, oh man,
shout out to Don for that poom poom, baby.
But no, seriously, man, I tell guys, look, if you go down there, I've said it in the last stream, Razor, just go to the strip club or something. You never hear about nobody getting scoped at the strip club. Go to La Isla, go to Luna Lunera, you guys are picking girls off the street, don't know what you're doing, going in the mountains.
No, he didn't pick a girl, man. He picked a guy off the street.
Guys,
yeah, he befriended his Airbnb host, and then he
said
was
he
up in
didn't
the
go out there
mountains.
for no
To
girls.
stay out in the
Even though
mountains.
he could have talked to a whole bunch of girls, he didn't go out for girls. He just wanted to spend the whole weekend with Andreas.
Well, he ain't say all that. Big Super, man, it's a driver.
He said no, he did. No, he did say he was with Andreas the whole trip.
Sounds to me
Yeah,
like
that's his driver. Everybody hire drivers and security. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds to me like he's
Andreas was a shitty ass security.
It sounds like he's another gullible person that's going down there, man. So
I don't think he's gullible. No, I don't think he doesn't show any signs of being gullible. I'm gonna tell you why he doesn't show any. For somebody who's been locked up for 6 years, you know what I mean?
You're not falling for
always
anything.
gonna be on point. You always gonna be on point. So
Well,
my theory is he just had a bad drug trip. You know what I mean? He just went out there for some drugs or make a drug deal, and it went left. He took a hit off a bad drug.
Come on.
I'll put it on him. You don't have to put it on Razor, but I'm putting it on him. Yeah, he took a bad trip off of some drugs. Because y'all remember that dude from Wu-Tang? He took a bad trip off some drugs, cut his joint off, jumped out the window, ran and got shot by police, and still was moving.
Who was that?
Man, hey,
yo, you remember Iron something. Call himself Iron something from Wu-Tang.
Come on, Iron Sheik, not Iron Sheik.
You said from Wu-Tang. Who was that?
Yeah, he was an affiliate of Wu-Tang.
I know you're talking about too.
It was all in the
It was one of Dave Chappelle's crack stories where he busts through the brick walls. So JJ said, "Thank you for that $5." Yeah. It was one of his crack stories, JJ. Okay. Well, guys, make your final comments. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I gotta make a run and shout out to everybody who donated. And shout out to everybody on the panel. Please make your way over to everybody's channel on this panel right now who has the channel, Intuition International, but they partners. GC Judah, congrats for hitting that 1K, actually.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll let you later, Raze. Yeah. All right, fellas.
Yes, salute.
Appreciate you, Raze.
Give your final words.
Mentuition. I just got to ask you, brother. You're part of that unfiltered podcast, the poor man's fresh and fit.
I'm no longer a part of that situation.
Oh.
Nah.
Well,
that was a former person I used to work with.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. Yeah, you look familiar. That's why I was asking. And the little
I'm the same guy, but that guy no longer will. You'll probably never see him again. Yeah, we don't work with him anymore.
Got it.
But yeah, before we cut here, man, we appreciate you, Razor. Guys, check out the video we put out about Medellin, how to move properly. I do work at a strip club, so you dudes that never been around pretty women before, just hit me up. I'll help you out. I know a lot of you guys go to Medellin, and the first girl you see, you get excited, and that's why y'all getting in trouble. So check out my video. And we're actually progressive on this channel. We're trying to help men because we know y'all still gonna fly down there anyway. Instead of telling them not to go, you need to tell them how to move. So check out my channel, Intuition International. My brother is with me. We're about to go live in probably about 30 minutes. We're gonna talk about Cartagena, the whole situation with the shutdown.
The club. No more delirium.
I know, man.
Delirium getting shut down was a hurt piece, bro.
Breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. All the Afro Colombians. But yeah, guys, check out the channel, man. We appreciate y'all.
All right, Intuition. Salute.
Yes, sir.
And guys, thank you. Oh, Big Super, thank you. Big Super return. He has returned.
No, I didn't return. I gotta go back into the academy. I'm going back.
So this is just a special. A special return, Big Super.
I'm going to have to go on the run, Razor. I have to go on the run now. Big Super's free.
Yeah, you good Donnell, son.
You turning Donnell in to the police, Big Super?
God damn it! Damn it!
I'm giving free passes out, yeah. But yo, my man's a liar, and you know what I mean. I'm glad everybody out here storm for his bull and call him out on it. You know what I mean. This is what happens when you go to Colombia to do drugs or buy drugs. You're gonna have a bad trip. If you're going there for something, you know what I mean, make sure you know what you're going there for, so that way you be safe, man. Stay away. If you're into drugs, stay away from drugs, because this is what happens when you do drugs, dude. So shout out to Sunday Smoke. You know what I mean. I'm just here for free. Yo, somebody go live, because y'all got me for this one day, son.
Welcome back, Big Super. Welcome back.
No doubt, Carter, man. Appreciate that, you heard?
Yeah, salute, Big Super. And what was that? International, Donnell, big game. Carter 4 is in the building. What up, Carter 4? Now Jay Mello is gonna be out there in Cartagena, so we're gonna have some boots in the ground.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
From Cartagena. And I got some boots in the, I got a bunch of people hitting me up, showing me videos about Cartagena every few hours, actually, to be honest with you. I just know about I didn't know they shut down Delirium too. But a couple of YouTubers that actually are out there, they said that they shut down Delirium. So I'm going on that they shut down Delirium. So Delirium is closed. I don't know how long. It might be back open.
B-Ville E. How I'm calling him my addict, because he got a bunch of Percocets sitting on the bed ready to pop them joints every day.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? But yo, shout out to everybody, you know what I mean? I just want to let everybody know that, you know.
All right, Super. All right, Super. Salute.
Shout out to Big Soup for coming through. Welcome back. I know if he stays for a little while, certain individuals in the space will be happy, because now they have that comic relief on their lives. So shout out to Big Super. Friend of the channel. We always invite him to come back. Now that Darnell let him out of the basement and 10 feet hole, I told him to put him in.
He escaped, damn it. I didn't let him out. He escaped.
Shout out to Big Games for coming through. I got a question for you, Gaines. In closing, the next time you on the channel, we can talk about it. You from Staten Island? You giving an address out to the projects, but you didn't know the Wu-Tang member he was referring to. Even if you don't know the Wu syndicates, bro, you supposed to. You from Staten Island. That's what y'all got. The Ferry and Wu-Tang Clan. Shout out to Big Gaines for coming through though.
Yeah, and shout out to you, Carter. Now, Carter, before you leave, do you believe the story, or you kind of 50-50 on
Well,
it?
I wanted to be one of the last ones on just to share in closing with you what I think about this live and what you're doing for the space.
Yes,
if
go
you
ahead.
don't mind. So I'll let everybody
Okay, all right.
do that closing.
Yeah, so shout out to Mitsuition. You going live in like 30 minutes, right, Mitsuition? So guys, make your way over to Mitsuition channel. He's gonna start some Cartagena because he got some.
Appreciate you, Razor.
International
I'll talk to you later.
All right,
I'll be on live too.
Thank you for always supporting the channel, International.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate you, Carter.
And Donnell gonna
might have to talk about some intros and stuff too.
Word.
You go. Y'all
You
gotta
already
hit,
know. Hit that email that's on the Razer video. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate you.
And Carter 4. So what you got? Like
let Darnell go off. He just be welcome back, Mr. Darnell.
Well,
I
he's
see
gonna
you over here doing investigating for
Well, you know what you're gonna do, Donnell? Give your final words and hang out in the back a little bit, Donnell, real quick. All right. So give your final words and I just get.
He can stay on when I tell you this, Raze. He a friend of the channel, right, Mr. Darnell? Because you let
Yeah,
Big Soup out. I hope Peso ain't put you up to that.
Big Super escaped, man. I just found out today. Goddamn it! I'm packing my suitcase right now as we speak.
No doubt. Raze, I wanted to say, man, shout outs to you. I didn't get to say that like I usually do every show. Come on the panel and show you the love that you deserve. You got to understand, it's Monday, National Championship Night.
Yes.
Football for the American man. All the people all over the world is watching the game, and you had 500 plus in the chat. Crazy. So Razor Raze is for the people. Secondly, bro, I seen you cleaning up out here, so stop with the cap on these other channels. You're racking in the bucks. And the people love the fact that the survey, so you get as drunk. I know, but the beautiful part of it is that you get as drunk as your donations go up. So we got something to be pitching into. Shout out to the survey crew.
Thank you, Carter.
Thirdly, and I want to say this to Mr. Hanif Sadiq. We may joke, banter, we may believe you, some of us may, some of us may not. But the bottom line is you made it home safe, you're a survivor. And the disclaimer is the views expressed by some of the panelists and some of the chat does not express the views of the Razor Raze channel. And so we appreciate you coming on and sharing your story and giving us a chance to do investigative reporting and you know what we do over here at the Razor Raze channel. So shout out to you, sir. And I don't want you to take none of this personal. I've been roasted on the Razor Raze channel before, as is everybody on this panel. So we appreciate you coming through, and it's Razor Raze.
Good, yes, and I second that. That commentary from Carter 4. Like I said, go ahead to the end. What's your email again, Carter 4?
Carter 4 Consultant at the Gmail.
Yes, for if you need an intro, this the guy. Now there's a fee, but he will hook up your intro, and man, he does a great job, and he did a great job with my intro. So
Raze, I'm getting just as many. I gotta let Rello know I'm getting just as many compliments and inquiries off of this Razor Raze intro, and he said it made your channel look extra professional.
Professional.
So that's what we just wanted to bring to the best channel in the business. So shout out to you, Razor Raze, and shout out to you, Mr. Darnell, Carter 4, and I'm signing out. Razor Raze.
Salute. Well, thank you everybody who donated to the Razor Raze Surveyor Fund. Shout out to Hanif Sadiq. Please make your way over to Hanif Sadiq's channel. Give that brother a sub. The harrowing story on that mountain in Medellin, whether you believe him or not, it is a story to behold, and it is a learning lesson that you cannot trust 100%. Even your driver or Airbnb host out there inside of Medellin. You know, keep your head on a swivel when you are out there inside of Medellin. So that is a life learning lesson, and I, you know, salute Hanif Sadiq for coming up here and telling this story. And also salute the industry to Keys for putting up. Subscribe to his channel, and of course my guy DC Born Rob for pulling up and you know, telling his story about Andres. That's not the Andres, and then we have Fiber Away, and it's a nice panel. So of course, my subs, thank you subscribers for pulling up and contributing to the chat. My members only people, thank you for your questions earlier. Until next time, I'm Raze, and I'm out.